Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today, I will be by myself for just a little bit. Speed should be joining us momentarily. We are going to be playing Pokemon Stadium Rental Randomizer, and our team is going to be competing in the Pika Cup. The Pika Cup is going to be the, I don't want to say baby Pokemon because they're not baby Pokemon. As you can see, we have an Ivysaur and we have a Lapras. But it's going to be the level 15 and lower cup. Or, well, sorry, level 15 to 20 cup, although mine are all level 15. So it's unlike the first cup we played where there was a height and size restriction. I think this one's a level restriction. So, like, for instance, some Pokemon you can't obtain under level 15 to 20. So, like, for instance, I want to say, like a Krabby or something you can't get under. No, you can catch a Krabby with a rod. But there are Pokemon in the game that you cannot obtain lower than level 20. So those Pokemon are excluded. Like legendaries, you can't get them. They're level 50 when you get them in the game. Boy, I'm trying to think. I know there are Pokemon that you can't get that are under level 30. I just don't think there's a lot of them. I think there's a lot of Safari Zone Pokemon in that list, like Chansey or Tauros or one of those, and I'm pretty sure you can't use those. But yeah, so essentially I think what their goal was for you to bring the Game Boy with you, connect to your N64, put in the game or the Pokemon from the Game Boy onto the N64, and then play. And obviously you can't play Pokemon that you literally cannot obtain. And Speed is now with us. Welcome.
Vitamin of the day.
I was trying to surprise you, but you saw me.
Well,
yeah.
So
I can hang out for a little bit.
This one's gonna be interesting. So we're not gonna. Oh, hey, Brendan Maynard, welcome to the stream.
So is this the one where there's that Fisher at the end?
I don't know. I know that
the one with the level 20?
I know when I played this a long time ago, there was an Alakazam that was completely and utterly unbeatable at the end of this cup. It was level 20.
Oh yeah, that's his round 2 team. So fortunately you don't have to do it unless you're doing round 2. His round 1 team looks really hard.
All right, we'll definitely start with Lapras. They're almost all weak to ice.
So how come Ivysaur and Lapras are allowed? Like, what are the rules for this?
So I think it's all Pokemon that you can obtain level 20 and lower. So like you can't get a Venusaur under level 20. So there are no Venusaurs. As I just mentioned, you can't get the legendaries at level 20, so there's no legendaries. Now that I think about it, you can't get an Aerodactyl under level 30, so probably no Aerodactyl. But yeah, that'll come into play when we randomize our teams. For now, our team is kind of meh. We've got a team of
But you have a Fire Blast Machop though. How can you go wrong with that?
This Ivysaur has
oh my
Swords
god,
Dance
that
Body
thing
Slam,
is loaded.
which is pretty
Oh
sweet.
my god.
Ivysaur is just not the fastest Pokemon. But yeah, so Pidgeotto has Stab Sky Attack, which I actually like for once am like, oh, actually, I don't mind Sky Attack because Gen 1, if you're not going to give it Fly, then you might as well give it Sky Attack.
Yeah.
It's underway. Pokemon Tournament Pika Cup. This is a tournament for passionate, young, up-and-coming Pokemon.
Did he just say up-and-coming Pokemon?
I think so.
Vigorous attack. Hit the weak spot. Taken down on the word go.
Only if you want to, Brandon.
This is a
You don't.
wild
No
one
one's.
from the word go.
No one's making you. I actually didn't know if I was gonna make it for today's stream. I just got back. At 3:30, we picked up a piano from my brother's boss's house and took it to my brother's house. And shockingly, we were able to do that in an hour and a half.
Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Aren't pianos like 1,000 pounds?
Taken down with
So
one hit.
that's what I thought originally, but I think they're about the size. They're about the weight of a fridge. So
Oh,
I'd probably say
like
they're
200 pounds?
closer to like 600 pounds.
Count is 3-1. The battle has become
Well, I'm not talking modern fridge. A modern fridge I can lift without a dolly.
good hit.
I don't know how heavy a modern fridge is. I've never lifted a
A
modern
modern
fridge.
fridge is like 300 pounds. An old school fridge is like 700 pounds.
Gone. It's a one-hit
Basically, a modern fridge you can do by yourself, even if you're not that strong of a person with a dolly. At an old fridge, you would probably need 2 people at least.
Oh.
Really, the hardest part of the entire thing was getting in up my brother's front porch steps. There's only 2 steps, but we didn't really use a dolly. We used like this square thing with wheels. So we basically had to deadlift it up 2 steps.
You mean a cart?
Well, it's like a square
one of those-
with wheels at the bottom.
Like one of those orange carts they'd have at Costco?
Well, but it's small though. It's like 6 inches high.
Oh, I know what that is. Okay.
It's like 6 inches high. It's square shaped with wheels on all 4 corners, and then you stick the item on top, and then you just like
Oh, okay.
dolly it around.
I get what that is now.
Yeah, but we had to deadlift it up, the 2 steps and then the front door step. Hey, Neek, welcome to the stream. Oh, also Shagalicious on Twitch. You're not going to show up on the chat down here, but I can still see you on the OBS. All right, I've not been paying attention, but it looks like, once again, Lapras will probably solo this whole team. So Lapras, Pidgeotto, and Ivysaur is pretty much going to be the default team, unless there's a Pokemon that is weak to submission. I don't remember what Oddish has, but unless it's got Sleep Powder, it's probably pretty useless.
Begin round 2.
Neek, yeah, we're on both Twitch. So I got rid of the vertical, which you did notice, and I swapped vertical to do Twitch. So now I'm doing both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So if you look up Steven Plays on Twitch, I'll also be on there too. And in fact, on Twitch, you can accumulate the channel points. Although the chat thing doesn't show me when someone's trying to use channel points, so I won't see if you're trying to redeem them.
Oh, it's Pidgeotto.
That only
I mean,
matters.
you can't really redeem the cat treat.
How will the
I do have alcoholic eggnog, so you would be able to redeem the shots, but that takes like at least like 2 full days of watching my streams.
What now? Good hit.
Man,
This music is goofy.
There it goes.
Lapras is so bulky.
This Pokemon looks strong.
Hey, Neek.
Wow, taken.
I guess Neek really prefers Twitch.
There's a difference in the number.
If I had my own Twitch channel open, I would be able to see if someone's redeeming. I did try and look to see if the restream chat would show me more than this, but unfortunately this is it. I was hoping that they put like timestamps on like the chat, like YouTube. Like on YouTube you can turn timestamps on or off.
One thing I will say about I was actually no I was gonna say, I think on Twitch like anyone joining into the stream can use like your own exclusive emotes, but no, I'm pretty sure you have to be a Twitch sub to use someone's special emotes.
I think so too. I can
So
use
yeah,
my own
YouTube's the
emotes.
same thing.
I'm subbed to myself.
I mean, even then, the channel owner can use their own emotes.
No. My personal account is subbed to my Twitch account.
Oh.
All right. Yes, like those, but I have different ones. I have the same ones that I have on YouTube actually. Okay, so oh wow, I do not have electric coverage. I do not have, well, I do have grass coverage, kind of. Mega Drain. Oh, Ivysaur's got Solar Beam. Okay, well then Ivysaur should probably start because Ivysaur's good against everything but Nidorino. And
Makes sense to me.
I guess I'd bring Lapras just for the simple fact that even though it won't do a lot of damage, Ice Beam is just a stab. Ice Beam is just the strongest move I have on my whole team. And like Lapras is super tanky, and also like most likely, what's Wartortle gonna have? Dig? Or it's not gonna have Rock Slide, that's for sure. Poliwhirl's not gonna really have anything. Staryu could have Thunderbolt, and Slowpoke could have Psychic, but it's not that scary.
Eh. Yeah, I think just assume that they'll always have like 2 of their best moves. That's what I'm noticing with the
'Cause
rentals.
I don't want to bring Pidgeotto because they might have ice moves, and that just seems like a bad idea. I only watch the U.S. portion of the World Cup, and I mostly just watch the highlights. Unfortunately, soccer is just not fun for me to watch. Of course, it's Nidorino.
Swords dance, swords
Yep.
dance.
Yep, that's fine.
Strike fighting poses.
Soccer's not super popular here in the United States, like at all.
Decent hit.
I did watch a documentary the other day on one of the soccer players. Already forgotten who it was though, unfortunately.
To battle poses. What now?
Uh,
There, it's a hit. There's the attack. A savage hit.
oh, I honestly expected that to do more.
Leading an inch.
I kind of did too. But I guess, like you said before, this isn't a solo run setting where you're 20 levels higher.
Good hit.
Right.
Also, I just noticed that thing's level 16.
Yeah, most of the Pokemon that opponents use are higher level than ours.
Severe hit.
So this entire tournament is filled with cheaters.
No, it's 50 to 20. The problem is if you want a level 20 Pokemon, then you have to bring it yourself.
Oh, so they paywalled it.
This guy brought the Magikarp.
Hey,
You think it has
let it
tackles?
attack and see if... Yep. What if it was the... Imagine if that Magikarp had Dragon Rage, though. You're seriously just gonna do that?
Well, I figured I'm gonna use 2 more Swords Dance. I might as well get some HP out of it.
That's funny.
Hey, at least they're not using Splash. Oh my god, it does more damage than I can heal. Honestly, I was expecting to take less damage than it takes to heal, so I might as well just Body Slam, because whatever Pokemon that comes next is going to be faster than Ivysaur and knock it out. So the Swords Dances are going to be meaningless. Wow, a non-crit does 3 damage, a crit does 4 damage. That doesn't even feel like that maths properly. Low-level math is so weird. Because there's so much rounding in Pokemon that when you get to the higher levels, it's more consistent, but at the lower levels, like in an equation, let's say 3 can be rounded down to 2 or something like that, and then that causes the whole entire math equation to be a lot lower than you'd expect. Nice. Oh, I earned a continue on that. I probably should have swapped out. I totally forgot about swapping out.
So does the Pika Cup have a Poke, Great, Ultra, and Master Ball versions?
Nope.
So it's just one thing?
Yep.
Oh,
I did
so
not
it's going to be
do-
easy then.
I did not do any re-rolls. So what team you get is what team you get.
Does this have continues?
That's a good question. I probably should have paid attention to that. I would assume so. All right, well, obviously Lapras. Good against everything but Drowsy.
Ivysaur is only good against Sandshrew, and that's literally it.
Yeah. Machop.
I think you should bring Pidgeotto as a backup. I'm not so sure.
I
Actually,
think it's Pidgeotto and Machop.
I think so, yeah. You get continues? Okay.
Good, good, good.
The crowd's excitement is building. This is round 4.
It started with the only Pokemon I was worried about. If this Ice Beam can do more than half, I'd be very much appreciative. Sick. Wow. It
That
would
crit
have
mattered.
done less than half.
What's it gonna do to you?
I was going to say, joke's on you. If I swap out, you can't put my next Pokemon to sleep.
I don't know. That Drowsy's probably
you're
gonna go
right.
for some sort of special move.
What?
Like, you don't want the Pidgeotto to set that up.
I thought it was going to go Dream Eater. I thought it was going to be a complete and utter free swap out.
There's a big difference in HP.
Because normally in this game, if they have Hypnosis, then they have Dream Eater, so it's usually free.
What's that? There, it's a hit.
Remember you wanted to swap and I told you don't do it?
Flying in this battle.
I still stand by my Dream Eater comment. Oh, Brandon and Rasta, I didn't even notice that. If you guys use the heart thing, it pops up in the chat down there too.
Oh, I turned that off on my own chat because it's annoying.
Oh, it's
I
a
also
way for
turned off
people to
that. I also turned off that ranked chat leaderboard thing because it
I
just
will-
looked distracting.
That's a good point. I will turn that one off.
I think you have to do it on the studio tab.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh God. Oh my. Okay.
You broke it.
All right. Bubble beam.
They go into battle poses.
Oh, it's not a glitch at all.
Fighting
What it's doing is, OBS is looking at my window for the pop-out chat, and it shows up on the chat. So it's just what you see is what you see. The reason why it looks so, I don't want to say professional, but the reason why it looks so clean is because I have like all the stuff at the bottom and the top cropped out. But yeah, it is definitely a way for me to see that people are in chat if they're not commenting, at least.
Hey Steve, I just looked down at the 6 Pokeballs on your overlay and I realized they're not perfectly lined up,
They
pixel
are.
perfect with each
They
other.
are actually.
Are you
Look at Pidgeotto. The right wing is just wide, so the center is actually almost in the right
No,
wing.
what I meant is if you look at the gaps between the balls, I see 3 different amounts of wideness.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And the
You know
reason
that's not
why
okay.
is because I moved the balls to be centered with the Pokemon and not the other way around.
You gotta center the balls, then center the Pokemon later.
Well, the thing is, I added the balls when the Pokemon were already there. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to center the ball on the Pokemon. Yeah, I know. It bothers me too sometimes.
What now? A decent hit.
What was that, Ember?
That was Ember?
Yeah, it was like pew.
Dang.
It makes Ember look
Well-
like a 80 power move.
Well, Neek, the Pokemon were already on the overlay, but I was starting to get annoyed that the Pokemon were just floating over a black background. So I was like, all right, well, one of these days I was like, all right, I'm going to add the Pokemon there. At first, I was going to put the whole like Pokedex there, but then the Pokedex just it didn't match up. The Pokemon were just too big. So then I was like, all right, well, I got a different image. I'll get the little Pokeball backgrounds, and then I added them after the fact. But instead of putting the Pokeballs and make them all centered, I just put them right behind the Pokemon. Okay. Electric, fighting. Okay. Got a lot of electric. That's not good for Lapras. Ivysaur seems pretty neutral against all of it. We don't want to see Voltorb early because Voltorb's gonna... Oh, actually Voltorb and... Ooh. I don't know if they have got custom movesets or anything. But I think Voltorb learns Sonic Boom at 14, so it'll have it. But I think Magnemite learns Sonic Boom, I think, at 16, so it wouldn't have it. It probably has it, though. All right. Ivysaur. What moves does Machop have? It's got Karate Chop, but its base speed's like 30-something, so it's... or like 40-ish, maybe. So it only crits like 60% of the time or something, maybe 50% of the time, so it's not really automatic crits. And it's not stab at all either, so it's just a 50 power move that crits like half of the time. Submission's an 80 power move, so it's 120 power. So even with a critical hit Karate Chop, it's still not going to be anywhere near as powerful as Submission. Obviously the Submission's got the damage for you hitting yourself and the accuracy drop. Well, not drop, but it's just lower in accuracy in general. Yeah, I think that Lapras is one of the Pokemon I should not bring, but honestly, the other thing is Voltorb doesn't learn any electric moves. Like, Magnemite starts with Thunder Shock. Voltorb does not start with Thunder Shock. In fact, Voltorb, I don't think learns an electric move via level up, like, the whole game. Now, the thing is, Lapras is so tanky, I almost want to bring it anyways. Maybe we'll just go start with Ivysaur, we'll bring Lapras, and we'll go with Machop. But we'll only throw in Lapras when our opponents have non-electric types out.
Begin round 5.
Interesting. This could be problematic because Porygon learns a lot of psychic moves, whereas Ivysaur's best matchups are the electric types. So actually, I'm going to swap out into Lapras because Lapras can tank those psychic moves pretty well.
Oh, with a tough Pokemon change. Oh, it's Lapras.
Yep.
Here's
Yep.
the first move. A decent hit.
Yep. I figured to tank it quite well.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
That would have did a lot to Ivysaur.
What now? There, it's a hit.
Honestly, I expected that to do more than half.
What's next? Special attack is down.
Ooh,
Neither
critical
one
hit
is
special drop.
defeated
Now
yet.
that sucks. That means the next Psychic's probably going to knock us out because our special has been dropped. Therefore, we're going to take more damage.
Good hit.
I assume Machop outspeeds Porygon, but I don't actually know.
The intense battle continues.
I can't swap out because whatever Pokemon I swap out into is going to be weak to Psychic. The only thing I can hope for is that I just deal enough chip damage where my next Pokemon just knocks it out before it can use Psychic.
A psychic blast.
I really feel like without those special drops, though, that would have been easy.
Is it down
Like,
and out?
really easy. And the thing is, it's the special drops isn't even like the part that I'm mad at. It's the
Pokemon is being
loss of like
the commands
offense.
are issued.
Like even with one less special drop, I would have done 6 more damage probably.
Make up for lost ground.
All right, we're just gonna go karate chop. I know that submission's obviously super effective, but I don't want it to miss. Oh,
There it goes.
it is slower.
Whoa, looks like
I mean,
bad
Porygon's basically a
Pokemon.
rock. Apparently, it's faster than a guy with legs.
That didn't take much.
Well, I guess we're gonna probably be using a continue here because I don't think Ivysaur is faster than Porygon either.
We're down to the last Pokemon. There's only one Pokemon against 3. The battle has become one-sided.
Oh, it is faster. Then I should have started with Ivysaur.
That's a good hit.
Well, then I threw out Mach Chop for nothing.
Which Pokemon
These first stage and middle evolution Pokemon, they're real deceiving on this speed. It's really hard to tell.
Oh, it's Kingler.
All right, well, they probably gave Kingler.
2 now. The comeback
Well, Kingler's got like 80 or 90 defense. It's like really, really defensive. So Sword Stance Body Slam's out of the question. One Solar Beam will obviously do it, but Kingler's faster than Ivysaur, so I'm going to take 2 hits. Gonna suck.
They strike fighting poses.
Oh, it's got a strong move like Body Slam too.
Severe hit.
Oh, well,
It's paralyzed on the spot. Fireworks are
Oh, that's a
flying in this
reset.
battle.
luckily we have some continues. Oh, right.
Now. How's that? A savage hit.
That's a weird animation for Body Slam.
It's building energy for the next attack. Neither one is
Maybe I should have considered using Body Slam. At least then there was a chance like 4 paralyses in a row.
Bumblebee. Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, it's down. And there goes
I'm not sure Machop would have been able to do very much to the Kingler. Yeah, I'm gonna say the 2 special drops really didn't do us a lot of good, but that's okay. All right, let me add a reset. I don't think our team was wrong. Unfortunately, Pidgeotto is just too weak to the opponents, and Oddish just, well, it's Oddish. Oddish has no stats. It's slow as dirt. So how fast is Ivysaur? 27? 27. Oh, wow. Ivysaur is the same speed as Lapras. Interesting. 19 for Machop. Oof. That explains it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the same team, same order.
We're in the last half of the tournament. Things will get white hot. Begin round 5.
All right. So I'm expecting Sonic Boom here. But I don't really think there's anything I can do about it. I think we're just going to go ahead and Body Slam him twice in a row because the chance of paralysis is better than just doing double damage Body Slam. Because going for Body Slam does the same as Sword Stance Body Slam, but the difference is I get 2 chances of paralysis.
They're staring each other down.
Well, that's not Sonic Boom.
Its defense is down.
Well, this isn't going to do 21 damage anyways.
What will the trainer do now?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Let's face it,
But I did do
fireworks are flying
14
in this battle.
damage. Well, with 14 damage, if you multiply that by 2, you know, because of Sword Stance, that means there's a chance to one-shot it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do Sword Stance. They wasted their turn using Screech. Oh. Oh, my.
Severe hit. Wow.
Yeah,
Going down.
never going to live that.
Wow. They're down. They're both
Not with that
down.
Screech.
What will the next Pokemon be?
I'm gonna go Lapras. I hope I don't have to throw up Machop, but that's like last resort.
Oh, it's Lapras. Oh, it's Mankey. How will
Interesting.
the type difference affect
Interesting.
that?
Well, that's bad. Being ice type and all. I guess it really depends on if they gave it submission or not, because there really aren't that many fighting moves in Gen 1.
They go into battle poses.
Low kick, okay, 50 power move, not the strongest.
What now? Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
All right, more than half. Mankey doesn't have a lot of special.
Harsh blow. Down. That didn't take much.
Okay, I was expecting
There's only one Pokemon left.
slightly more than half. That was crazy.
Oh, it's Kingler.
Okay, well,
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1.
I don't really think there's much I can do to Kingler as a Lapras. Machop is also not going to be able to do very much to Kingler. But Kingler's got low special, so I'm gonna just Ice Beam as much as I can and just pray for the best. I did think about a Growl there, but
There, it's a
in the end, I don't really think Growl's gonna make the difference, especially when Lapras can probably do enough chip damage on her own.
The attack wasn't effective.
Yeah, I think two
Furious battle.
Ice Beams would have been better than a Growl and an Ice Beam.
What'll it do? Good hit. What now? Hit the weak spot. Both combatants are exhausted.
I was still relatively confident that Machop would have been able to beat
Oh! Is it down?
Kingler with 2 Ice Beams. The critical hit just made it
Are down to their
more
last
guaranteed.
Pokemon.
I was probably going to consider submission, but now
Oh, it's
that I got that crit, I might as well just go with Karate Chop because
just one Pokemon
more
aside
accuracy.
now. The battle is coming right down to the wire.
this should do like what, 23?
Major damage.
Oh my.
Karate chop. Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay.
Oh,
You know, sometimes you really underestimate how low defense fighting types have. All of them. Oh, it's got a Kadabra. Well, luckily Kadabra doesn't have the greatest moveset in Gen 1. They really only have Psychic and then Dig and Body Slam. Otherwise, it's mostly just like status kind of moves like Thunder Wave and whatnot. So Lapras isn't terribly scared of Kadabra, but my Lapras doesn't have a well, I guess it does have a physical move, but regardless, it's still not the greatest matchup at all. But it's significantly better than the rest of our Pokemon, that's for sure. All right, so obviously we're going Lapras, Ivysaur. Let's see, we got Fighting, Water, Ghost. Just the fact that Ghost Pokemon exists makes me not want Machop at all. So we're going to go with Pidgeotto. Now, of course, we're going to need to make sure one of our first 2 Pokemon is capable of defeating Rhyhorn.
round 6.
Okay, I mean, that's not the worst.
They strike fighting poses.
As long as it doesn't have, like, Hyper Beam, I'm fine with that. Slightly less than half. Now, oh, that's the strongest move they could have given it, except for Hyper Beam. Arguably stronger, because Hyper Beam would take 2 turns.
Furious battle.
We got a good range. Unfortunately, he did less than half.
What now? Oh, the attack missed.
I can't say I'm happy.
Fireworks are flying in
All
this
I'm
battle.
saying is I expect you to get a miss every now and again when you use a 75% accurate move. Usually it doesn't happen when the opponent uses like Thunder that's 70% accurate. Usually they still don't miss, but I'm just happy they missed. Lapras.
Oh, it's
Seadra. Seadra.
This battle is still up in the air.
All right, well, if I recall from when I played Seadra's best normal move is Swift, other than Hyper Beam, I think.
They're staring each other down.
And it has Surf. So both of those outcomes are perfectly fine with Ivysaur.
The trainer
Oh,
has
obviously ice
executed
moves. But regardless, we're pretty capable of tanking Swift and Surf. Surf?
orders. What's
Okay.
next? The attack wasn't effective.
Oh, it's also level 15.
What's this? Oh, it's frozen solid. There's no fighting back while you're frozen.
You know, we've used about 10 ice beams.
Here's
That
a
makes
Pokemon
sense.
change. Oh, it's Ivysaur. It's frozen rock solid. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? It
Huh.
can't make a
I anticipated the swap out. They still have another Pokemon.
there. It's a
I was like, well, I mean, if they're going to swap into something anyways, they might as well just go ahead and throw out the Leech Seed. Why not?
Will this ice ever melt?
Although in hindsight, probably still would have been just smarter to use Swords Dance in general,
Attack power.
not Leech Seed.
The heated battle rages on. The Pokemon returns.
So
to
they
the
did swap
Pokeball.
out. I don't understand why it took so long.
Oh, it's Rhyhorn. Ooh, this one looks formidable. It's
The
concentrating
one
on its
Pokemon that me using Swords Dance is not going to make any difference whatsoever.
the outcome.
Well, I'm pretty
I
sure
have it returned.
Solar Beam will knock out in the same amount of turns Body Slam it will.
It's building energy for
At
the
what?
next attack.
+2.
At what sword?
4.
Yeah, +4 is gonna do like a third of that thing.
A savage hit.
Whoa.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
So, did you die when I left?
I did, yes. One time.
Really?
Yeah, our opponent got 2 special drops on Lapras with his Porygon. I made the
Good
correct
one.
choice in swapping out from Ivysaur to Lapras against the Porygon.
Pokemon. It's a frozen statue. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Yes, announcer, I agree. It is one-sided, especially when one of the sides can't do anything.
Combatants are exhausted.
All right, we're gonna embarrass
Hey,
them.
you kill him with Leech Seed.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, it still can't move. What now? Yeah, it's a hit.
We'll embarrass them.
Pokemon are exhausted.
Don't use Body Slam. Like, use Swords Dance.
It can't make a move.
Oh crap!
It's building energy for the next attack.
You're
I
gonna kill
honestly
it with
thought-
Solar Beam at 2 HP.
I thought Leech Seed would have
You're weak.
did 3 at least.
Maybe it rounded down.
Will this ice ever
Hey,
melt?
I think so. 3 times 16 is 48. So since that's less than 48, it rounded down to 2.
See, these are the kinds of stupid things that happen when you're dealing with level 15s.
And there goes the battle.
Rounding works a lot more in your favor when the numbers are way higher.
See, I had to mute myself for 20 minutes to get my video finished, and I finished it. At least my editing skills have been getting a lot better since I've been forcing myself to edit so many videos. I've been learning a bunch of shortcuts, and I've actually been making new hotkeys I never knew I needed.
I still can't believe you did Pidgey the other day. Oof.
It's what it rolled. I'm just glad Scott did a Pidgey run. Oh, by the way, I did beat his Pidgey run by like a minute, and my run had a lot of bad luck in it.
Huh. Somebody else did Pidgey, and I was like, I'll never be able to do that good. Maybe it was Scott. It was like an hour 5. It was like really low.
I think the only way you get a Pidgey time that low is if you use that fly paralysis glitch, which I didn't use.
Maybe someone did that. I don't remember. I remember seeing somebody
know,
got like a stupidly
it might
low
have been
Pidgey
Red.
time. Maybe.
I think Red Riosity told me he was able to get sub-hour by being paralyzed the entire game.
That might have been it. Well, back to this game, and unfortunately this team doesn't have electric moves, which is a real problem.
Doesn't Magikarp have an electric move?
Funny.
Well, I mean, Gyarados is neutral to Ice Beam, and what's Tentacruel got against... Well, I guess Tentacruel could have Ice Beam.
I'm more scared that Tentacruel's got Dragon Rage.
That thing can't learn Dragon Rage.
What? It starts with Dragon Rage.
Tentacruel, you...
Oh, my bad. I was thinking thinking Gyarados. My
you
bad.
Dumbass.
My bad. I was looking at Gyarados while you were talking. All right. Well, I think we just have to go with our strongest 3: Lapras, Ivysaur, Pidgeotto. The question is what order.
I think you should just always lead with Lapras, because he's only got 3 water types. He's got like a 50-50 chance whether he even leads with a water type.
This is it, the semifinals.
I agree, Rasta. There is also a chance we get wrap locked. Our team is not fast.
They strike.
Oh,
Poses.
technically for the other Pokemon, you do have access to Skull Bash. I get it's a bad move, but... Well, you're
so
dead.
far in today's stream, our opponents are 3 for 3 on psychic special drops.
Fireworks.
While you're doing that, I'm going to be sorting some cards into a binder.
What now?
There were a couple of sets that released earlier this year based on Reshiram and Zekrom, and I recently just purchased some special binders that I was going to put the set into. Because there was like a binder collection that launched with it, but obviously they were all scalped. I couldn't get one. So I spent like $10 each on just the binders.
Stupid question. Do you think Pidgeotto is faster than Mr. Mime? Mr. Mime's not that
I don't think
fast.
Mr. Mime... Then again, neither is Pidgeotto.
But Pidgeotto's got wings. As anybody who's seen a Red Bull commercial, anything with wings is just extra good.
Oh, you know what's funny? I was in a Costco queue earlier today on their website. I wanted a
Dang it.
there was going to be like a Costco exclusive 12-pack box with the Reshiram and Zekrom sets. I really wanted it. I waited in the queue for like 45 minutes, and then when I last checked on it, it said, "Sorry, the event ended. We're all out. We're kicking you." Did you just miss Sky Attack?
Oh, I missed Takedown.
That's even worse.
I can't use Sky Attack because there's no way I was going to survive enough turns.
Double Gen 1 miss. Aw. Yeah, I essentially got kicked from the queue. There was like 200,000 people in that queue. probably only like 5% of them even got anything.
I mean, it's
Sucks.
mostly
Oh,
just
well.
scalpers, isn't scalper bots?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think the queue is to prevent the bots from working because you can't just go on the website right away. Plus, even then, there was a limit. But even then, with that many people, they were going to run out. I just got unlucky. And it actually didn't matter how early you arrived at the queue. The queue puts everyone in at the same time in a random order. So whether you arrived an hour early or just then, you could be first or you could be 200,000th.
Added the reset.
I prefer to buy cards in person anyway. Like, I'll find some, but, you know. How many continues do you have left?
4? Basically, I've either obtained a continue or lost. All right, well, you're not going to get a special drop first turn this time.
You were essentially screwed because of that.
Here's the first move. Good hit.
I was waiting for it.
Big wrist attack. The savage hit.
Okay.
That was a savage hit.
That was less than half, though. So
In this battle,
if they don't get any special drops at all, I'll win. But if they get even one special drop, which odds say they should,
and the weak spot.
I didn't even factor in crits into the odds. Freeze.
Block the weak.
Interesting. Okay,
That
basically we
works.
both just took 2 turns in 1 turn.
Pokemon B.
This is what would have happened if they attacked, I attacked. They attacked, I attacked.
Oh, it's technical.
They attack, I attack with Sky Attack.
Formidable.
It's the cruel store.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2.
My favorite nickname in Stadium 1 is the Mole Trash.
I love Bull Trash.
Sir. Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, it's down. Which Pokemon is coming out?
I imagine Ivysaur resists Surf, so that's
You would be correct on that. Not sure why you had to guess yourself on that.
well. I was trying to think. I'm pretty sure it also learns Ice Beam, so that, it's a double-edged sword. I know it has Surf. The question is, does it have Ice Beam?
Pokemon is backing down.
I'm going to guess it does not.
Okay, well, Body Slam's not going to do that much damage, so I might as well just go Sword Stance right away.
Yeah. I'm not going to look it up because you said that's not allowed for this.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
Wrap.
Hold on. I know what to do.
Stop all the ghosts that are coming through.
Yes.
You know, if you were a ghost type, that would never happen.
after that.
Switch? Wait, can you even switch during a bind or a bind?
Yes.
I think in newer games you can't.
Yeah, but in newer games it doesn't. Not OP.
They're staring each other down.
True.
Here's a Pokemon change.
So the new plan is to swap back into Ivysaur and use Leech Seed.
Pokemon swap changed the flow of
Good idea.
There's the attack.
Okay, I was not expecting that.
Hit the weak.
I was especially not expecting that. Oh, come on!
Dude, Pidgeotto has bad special. You know this.
No, but Pidgeot is tanky.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is this a Pidgeot to you?
It's one Pokemon
I was-
against 2 now.
Miss. You've used 2 of them. The odds say you should miss now.
What's this?
Dang it.
Decent hit.
Dude, isn't Wrap like 85% accurate?
Yeah, I know. I was trying to trick the game.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. The attack is still continuing. There, it's a hit. The heated battle rages on.
So at the end of the last game, I was mentioning that this cup kind of works like all 4 cups. But instead of 8 teams per cup, it's actually 2 teams per cup. So
Intense battle continues.
basically the first two teams are like Pokeball level, second two teams are Great Ball level, third two teams are Ultra Ball level, and then this team and the next team are like Master Ball level.
Has no effect. Leaf Seed. Yeah, it's a hit.
Yeah, a hit.
What a furious battle.
Miss.
There it goes.
What? I can't believe you did the opposite of miss it, get a critical hit. Oh.
There goes the battle.
Our team might get wiped here. I don't know how in the world we're gonna get past this team.
Last the ass.
This Mr. Mime is just devastating. All right,
You know, you've never even gotten to the Fisher yet.
no, haven't. I actually think
Yeah,
I
dude, if you ever
match
do
up
this in
better
round
with
two-
the Fisher than this guy.
If you ever do this in round 2, I think the Fisher might be harder than the Johto Elite Four, from what I've heard. Like, from what I've seen in, like, the complete the game speedruns, like, they often have to fight that guy multiple times just to
Yeah.
even win.
The guy's luck dependent because he has an Alakazam that's like unbeatable.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it said in the video. If the guy has Alakazam, it's literally faster to just reset.
Oh, there's a choice? I thought it was just he brings Alakazam every single time.
I mean, I think it's if it's the lead as Alakazam.
That did less than I expected. I feel like every time, like, people are like, oh, Arcanine, it's super good, it's got all these stats, and I feel like every single time I've ever seen an Arcanine, it's underwhelming. Where are all of these stats?
Sure is. I
feel
think
like
people would like it a lot better if Arcanine had Flamethrower.
I feel like Arcanine's stats are a little too heavy in attack.
Wait, I mean, it would get it if you evolved from a Growlithe. But tell me, like, when you were a kid and you had a Firestone or something, wouldn't you just use the stone right away as soon as you got it?
Okay, here's the
I
thing,
would.
all right? What's the chance of speed drop? It's like 30%, right?
With Bubble Beam, yes.
Okay.
They're staring each other down.
That's got to be better than just going for a freeze. I mean, the speed drop might actually happen, and then we might not get wrap blocked.
The trainer hasn't issued an order. Now. What now? The attack wasn't effective.
I'm literally throwing Lapras out to die. I just need a speed drop. There we go. Okay. Now that we got the speed drop, the Cruel Store... Wait a second. Cruel Store is still very fast. At 50% speed, nah, it can't be. No. It's got to be slower than the others.
Strike fighting poses. It didn't do much damage. What's this? That was weak.
Thanks,
Sure
announcer.
was.
Thanks. That was weak, you know? What are you implying? That I train weak Pokemon?
Yeah, it's a hit.
I just realized that
Oh!
it's still faster despite the speed drop than Lapras. And Ivysaur is the same speed as Lapras.
Pokemon B.
That's bad.
Combatants face each other. Oh, it's Ivysaur. We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside. Neither Pokemon is backing down.
Maybe I should have went for a second
What
speed
will it
drop.
do? A powerful hit. The type disadvantage has no effect. Leaf Seed. There, it's a hit.
I expected that Surf to do less.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. only one Pokemon left in
Thanks,
the group.
announcer. Thanks.
Oh, it's Pidgeotto.
Come on, that guy probably didn't get paid much to those voices. Give him a break.
This guy's got a speed drop. It doesn't matter. This Tentacruel's like, what do you mean? I am speed. You can't speed drop me.
Hey, I'm Speed, you bitch.
Exactly. See? You put yourself in a character. I understand. Apparently, sand means nothing in this game. Sand and speed mean nothing. Oh man, I'm genuinely shocked that Tentacruel is so fast that even with one speed drop, it outsped my whole team. All right, I need to add a reset. This team's gonna die. It's not gonna make it past this girl. Hello, AJI. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I mean, other than just like crits and freezes, I don't see how Lapras is gonna beat anything. I mean, my whole team. Like, it's not like if I throw a Machop, it's gonna perform any better. I mean, anything's better than being one shot like Pidgeotto is. But I mean, what's Oddish gonna do? Nothing.
Stand there menacingly.
Yeah, I mean, like really, the only other option is Machop, and it's slow as dirt. Actually, hold on, 30 speed. Okay, so Pidgeotto is fast than Lapras, but still not by much.
This is it, the semifinals. No one wants to lose, having come this far.
What are you talking about, announcer? I've already lost twice.
No, it never happened. Remember, you reset?
Hmm.
They strike fighting poses. Here's the first move. A decent hit.
All right, come on, Lapras. 10% freeze. We really, really need it.
Vigorous attack. Major damage.
Okay, that was half. That was half. All right, that was a higher end of the range.
Flying in this battle.
Last time we got 20 damages out of 22 instead of 21 that we just did.
What now? Good hit.
Okay, okay. Now, Lapras, just do it right here. Right here. Half. Again.
Harsh blow.
Good one.
I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but I was really hoping.
What's next? That's a good hit.
It sure was.
Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
At least I got quick attack.
Oh, it's Pidgeotto. It has to make
Oh,
a long
quick
swim.
attack. The one time it's useful. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like, what's Pidgeotto going to do to the next Pokemon? Look at it funny.
Quick attack. Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, it's down. Which Pokemon
I feel like-
is coming out?
Like, this trainer has so many fast Pokemon.
Oh, it's Tentacle.
They also keep bringing the same ones.
Formidable.
Didn't you say they only have like 2 different teams or something?
I mean, that was when I was playing a long time ago.
There's the attack.
Please,
And has the
Pidgeotto,
code changed?
live.
A savage hit. Oh, it was casually cast aside. There's only
Did you
one
just say
Pokemon
casually
left in
tossed
the
aside?
Cast aside.
Oh.
Oh, it's Ivysaur! It's one Pokemon against 2 now. The tense battle continues. What
You just pick moves randomly? Like, come on. Last time it used Surf.
It can make a move. The heated battle rages on. The attack is still continuing.
I almost want to quit because it's going to take so long.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. The attack still
I'm gonna give it one more actual wrap, not like turn. If it hits the next wrap, I'm clicking run. Oh, or just use a surf. No paralysis? Okay, we're dead. I don't think surf is gonna be missing anytime soon. Boy, I don't think anything on my team is capable of even touching Tentacruel. Well, well, well. Looks like we might have to be starting over after this next attempt. We're gonna need a lot of freezes.
Imagine beating that last just to lose to the Fisher.
I honestly think, how much harder could the Fisher really be if they don't have an Alakazam? Or do they?
True.
You said round 2 had the Alakazam.
Yeah, round 1 doesn't.
This is it, the semifinals. No one wants to lose having come this far.
Okay. The thing is, this Arcanine's Fire Blast does in fact do a lot. And last time, the only reason I avoided the second Fire Blast because I got a speed drop.
The savage hit. Bumblebee. Mighty blow to the word go.
What?
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Last time I two-shot the Arcanine. I hate it that crits actually do less than technically double.
Well, I remember Scott mentioned, well, I don't know how it works in Stadium with the crit thing, but I know in Gen 1 it like gradually increases, but it never reaches 2 times. And I think he said in the early levels it's like a 1.6 times modifier, and then when you get to the high 90s it goes to 1.95. Really weird.
Yeah, I mean, I always just calculated it like it's 2, but I always know it's not. Right. Like, I know I didn't stand a chance, but, you know, there was always a chance if they didn't bring Tentacruel, but they did.
Didn't she bring it every fight?
Yeah. Probably because that Pokemon solos our whole team.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Oh, it's Ivysaur. We're evenly matched with 2 Pokemon aside. Neither Pokemon is backing down. What now? There, it's a hit.
Now that I know that Pidgeotto is a guaranteed death off of Tentacruel, there's just no point in even bothering to try and throw it out.
Combatants face each other. The attack is still continuing. Good hit. Neither one is conceding an inch.
Yeah, we're done here. Tentacruel gets one
Quitter.
shot. The wrap is just gonna take so long.
Quitter.
All right, well, add that reset and roll ourselves a new team. All right, swap screens. I'm gonna bring this up here for speed so that way we can, hold on. Oh, right. Hold on, I have to go to register, not battle. There we go. This way I can look them up in real time and see if we're allowed to use them or not. All right. First Pokemon. Seal. Fairly confident we could use Seal, but I don't know if you can catch them under level 20. I guess you can.
Right there.
Oh, I bet you can fish it with a rod. That's probably why it's on here.
Horn drill. With that speed? I don't know.
Seal. No. Next Pokemon. Machop is back with all of his glory. And by glory, I mean he literally was the mascot of the run. He knocked out a Pokemon when it had 1 HP. That was it.
Dude, you had a Magikarp. That's your mascot.
Okay, well, I'm fairly confident you can't catch an Electabuzz under level 30, but let's just take a look. All right, well, nope. There is no Electabuzz. All right. Hypno. That's a good question. Now you can get a Drowsy. I don't think you can get a Hypno level 20. I think it evolves after 20. Yep, there's Drowsy. All right. Bellsprout. Bellsprout. Where art thou, Bellsprout?
It's number 69.
There it is. Okay. Terrible
bad.
moveset, but it is what it is.
Growth Mega Drain.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were there Pokemon that I can just freely set up on with a Bellsprout? You might be able to, I might be able to use this. You can absolutely get a level 20 Nidoqueen in game. Hold on.
You skipped it.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Nidoqueen is definitely available. Moveset
Fissure, double kick, and surf.
But
I mean, it's got surf.
I'll take it. Well, the best part of Nidoqueen, even though its moveset's not the greatest, stats. It has stats. Venomoth. I don't think you can get a Venomoth under level 40. We'll double check. I think it's got one of Venomoth. There's a Venonat. Saiyan Slash. I think that one's like evolves at like 24 or something, so probably not. Sandshrew. Yep. Tangela. I think you can get that one at like 20, 25 in that grass, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I see a Tangela here. I want to say it had a pretty high number. Yeah, I'm going to say no. Poliwhirl. Yep, definitely have that one. Oh, wow, that moveset is pretty sick. Poliwhirl. Hey, John. And last but not least, Eevee. Yeah, actually, hold on a second. Isn't the Eevee you get in game 25? You might not be able to use Eevee. And the Eevee evolution is like a really high number, right? Oh my god. I'm right. I think you can't get an Eevee level 20 or lower.
I think it's level 25.
I think it is too. That's what I said. Yeah, there's no Eevee on this list. I'm fairly sure it's more than the halfway point, like toward the back. Oh my god, we got the King. The Nidos. We got both of them. Not even like mid-evolutions. Straight up Nidoking, Nidoqueen is sick. Didn't even need any like rerolls. Which we're not doing. Because it takes so long to make the team. No rerolls. Alright, so Poliwhirl. I missed one. Oh, Machop. Machop. Okay, well the Pokemon are going to be in the wrong order, but it is what it is. Alright, where are you, Machop? Where art thou? There it is. Well, actually, hold on, AJ. We don't know. If we don't have any electric moves, we're not like our team's not super diverse. Like Nidoqueen and Nidoking can do a lot for you unless your opponent's team is half water types, which, as we know, some of the later teams are half water types. All right, let's see. We got Seal, which has got Surf, Blizzard. Okay, I mean, at least Surf and Blizzard are two of the best moves it can learn. Bellsprout, as we mentioned, Growth Mega Drain, but I mean, look at that speed and special. It's just not gonna tank hits. If it had Sleep Powder, I'd consider it. You got Double Kick, Surf, so many stats. Wow, it's actually faster than Pidgeotto. That's pretty sick. Poliwhirl. Surf and Earthquake, also solid. Also, somehow Poliwhirl's attack stat is higher than its special attack stat. So I guess the Earthquakes will be pretty decent. Nidoking. Oh my god, Stab Earthquake. That's ridiculous. With 34 speed. Okay, well, I mean, the other moves are less desirable. I mean, Bubble Beam and Double Kick, but I could say the Bubble Beam, if our opponent has a Rock Ground type, I mean, I guarantee I'll love to have Bubble Beam on my moveset, even if it is weak and not Stab. And as we know, Machop. Alright, anyways. Interestingly enough, Machop with its Fire Blast might actually be the best Pokemon to be using on this opponent's team. But wow, I mean, like Earthquake's resisted by basically all, well, no, not all of them. Actually, Ekans and yeah, whatever. We'll just throw out Nidoking. Why not?
It's underway. Pokemon Tournament Pika Cup. This is a tournament for passionate.
But like, for instance, Nidoking's nowhere near as fast as Tentacruel, right? So like, yeah, we have Stab Earthquake, but we'll never ever get a chance to hit the Tentacruel with it. Actually, quite frankly, with our current team, how do we beat Tentacruel? Still.
Nidoking Earthquake.
But it's gonna get one shot from Surf. Probably.
Nidoqueen Fissure.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2.
Did Nidoqueen have Fissure?
Still up in the air.
Yeah.
It will probably also still get outsped, and therefore Fissure will do nothing.
What now?
I didn't even know Poison Sting could miss. Oh, it did so
it missed
little
because
damage that it
yeah,
missed.
it rounded down to 0.
Oh, that's hilarious. Because it's level 15, so there is absolutely a chance it could have done 0 damage.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Venonat. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
Venonat's bug poison, right?
Yes. I was really thinking of saying, no, it's a psychic fire type, and you're like, please, I'm serious.
Supersonic. The move failed to click.
Damn, this Nidoking, it got hit, or got like attacked twice, and it's like, you can't hit me, not with your piddly Poison Sting and Supersonic. I'm the king.
All right, I finished the Black Bolt Zekrom set. Now I got to do the White Flare Reshiram set. Put them in the special bind.
Also, we do not have electric moves, so that is going to be rough for...
Why didn't you think of getting one?
You know, I don't know. I was just like, I think we can do it without it. Okay. I see no reason in changing our team. Need a king, need a queen, Poliwhirl. Just go with the stat team. The team with a lot of stats. Okay, well, that's the only Pokemon we did not want to see. Do we have anything? We have Bubble Beam. And you know what? Pidgeotto is still Pidgeotto. Hold on. Double Kick is neutral, so 30 power Double Kick times 2 or 65 power Bubble Beam, and the Nidoking is relatively balanced attacker, so I guess Bubble Beam will do more because Pidgeotto's got bad special.
They strike fighting poses. Here's the first move. The speed is just
He's the king.
Did you notice that Nidoking was like pulling his eye down, like mocking the Pidgeotto, like you can't hit me, you can't hit me.
No, I didn't.
Watch his attack. He like flips his eye down for some reason. Aw. Okay, I guess it's just him going like this, but it was at a different angle, so it looked like he was pulling down his eye on the first one. I didn't actually know that the animations could be at different angles. Either that or I just wasn't paying good enough attention. How dare you?
What's this? There, it's a hit. Bumblebee. Yeah, it's a hit.
Maybe that was just...
Is it down and out?
Okay, maybe it wasn't a different angle. Maybe I just
Pokemon B.
didn't look close enough.
Oh, it's Ivysaur. It has
All right,
to
well,
make up for lost ground.
as we learned, Earthquake will do about half.
Pokemon count is 3-2.
I think we can survive one hit,
Up in the air.
and then we'll swap out.
There's the attack. Major damage.
Wait, why would we swap out? Never mind.
Good hit.
We'll just attack.
Neither one is
For some reason, my brain thought we were going to do less than half, but I mean, Ivysaur's power poison type. Of course we're going to do more than half. It's Stab Earthquake.
That's a good hit. Oh, it's down.
I'll be back in a bit.
Difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Geodude.
Hey! Remember what I said about the whole rock ground type? Like, Bubble Beam is not super useful, but boy, when you see that rock ground type, you're like, ah, man, I'm glad I have I'm glad I have Bubble Beam. Like, I'm sure Earthquake would have done the job when it's a Geodude, but like, if that were a Graveler or a Golem, Earthquake wouldn't have done it. We can't feel very good, though. We've beaten up on two children. Two children and their baby Pokemon. All right. The Pseudo Great Ball Cup will be the next two. See, now we got some medium evolution Pokemon in here. All right. What does Nidoqueen have again? So Nidoqueen's got Surf. Nidoking has Bubble Beam. Nidoqueen has Double Kick. Nidoking has Double Kick. Nidoqueen has Fissure. Nidoking has Earthquake. Those are Earthquake and Fissure are not equivalent moves, sir. Game. So basically, Nidoking is just better than Nidoqueen in like every way. I mean, I don't see how Reflect is going to help. I mean, what am I going to be like reflecting? Come on. Polyworld's Metronome, that's hilarious. Also, it's not Stab Earthquake. Let's see. 24 special. 31 special. So, I mean, the Polyworld Surf. But it is Stab still. Huh. 24 versus 31. I mean, honestly, Poliwhirl Surf might actually be just as strong as Nidoqueen's Surf at that point, because it's, I mean, that's almost like 30% more stats. Anyways, back to the actual matchup. Seal. Yeah, we don't really have anything good for these water types. Like, I'm not bringing Bellsprout, but like, I guess we're just gonna have to rely on the stats. Nidoking and Nidoqueen just have stats. And you know what? We'll throw a Bellsprout there in the back, just to appease John. I don't think there's any matchup where we just won't throw Nidoking out there. Except for Tentacruel. This actually scares me. Star U could still be faster.
Now,
It is not.
Earthquake. Severe hit.
I knew that one would be close. Honestly though, I was expecting the one shot. Just because Star U is just so weak. It's weak, but it also just doesn't have a high HP stat. Like, I swear when we were playing Star Me had a 65 HP stat. So Star U has to have less than 65 HP stat. So that's why I thought it was going to one shot.
Oh, it's your turn. It has to make up for lost ground. This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Well, I don't think Nido King's gonna make it past Wartortle.
Harsh blow.
Water gun.
What now? That one hurt.
I'm not gonna lie. I think if that water gun didn't critical hit, we were gonna live.
The next Pokemon is being
All right, John.
combatant.
This is it. This is Bellsprout's time to shine.
Bellsprout. How will the type difference affect battle?
A Wartortle with half HP.
Fighting poses.
Tackle.
What's next? Good
I mean, if you're gonna give it tackle, you might as well just give it a skull bash.
Wow, Mega Drain. Perfect aim.
Honestly, I expected it to do less than 20 just because Bellsprout's so, well, weak.
What's this?
I mean, Bellsprout's stats are weak and Mega Drain's power is weak.
How's that? Super effective. Oh, is it down and out?
I still expected to win. I just expected to win with half HP instead of 3/4 HP, 80% HP.
Oh, it's Magikarp.
Oh my God, are we about to really
The remaining
run into
Pokemon
Bellsprout
are
MVP here?
The 10th
Bellsprout
battle
knocked
begins.
out 2 Pokemon, which is better than Nidoking.
What'll it do? A decent hit.
Oh, that's gonna be funny. We're gonna tell Speed that Bellsprout carried us through a whole battle.
Savage attack. Round zero.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my God, Bellsprout one-shot a Pokemon. That's crazy.
And there goes the battle.
That's so funny. Bellsprout carried. Ugh. Okay, well, 4 fire Pokemon. Well, I see no issue with with the Nidos plus Pyroar, but I don't even think we're gonna make it past Nidoking.
The crowd's
Earthquake will just one-shot basically everything on this whole entire team. Okay, maybe not one-shot Ninetales, but it should like get real close. Real close.
They strike
But honestly,
lightning
I still think it will one-shot.
Here's the first move. Block the weak spot. It's paralyzed on the spot.
Okay, okay. Well, we get one more attack and then we'll swap out.
In this battle. What now? A decent hit.
That first one crit.
It can't make a move. What a furious battle.
This could not be going worse. All right. Assuming that very first one crit, we should probably be able to live one more then. But like with 2 HP.
Now. What's next? There, it's a hit.
Math.
Earthquake. Super effective. Wow.
I did say barely.
With one hit.
I said barely lives, but you know what? I'll take that.
What will the next Pokemon be?
I have not really been... I don't have like a lot of experience with Ninetales. I remember it being like just an okay Pokemon. I don't remember it being super good. I remember it just being basically a better Arcanine, because I don't think it was slow level up group like Arcanine, but it had the same, like, I'm only going to have Ember for a very, very long time thing.
They're staring each other down. Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Poliwhirl. What's this? Severe hit.
For confusion? I thought that was kind of a
Will
lot.
this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
I got really confused there for a second. I'm like, wait a second, we don't have Earthquake. And I'm like, oh yeah, I swapped to Poliwhirl, not Nidoqueen.
They're staring each other down.
Interesting. I'm not entirely sure which one will do more. I'm fairly confident Surf will do more, but I know that Drowsy's special is pretty okay. And I know that its defense is not good. So this one's kind of like debatable on which one to use.
What's the
But
matter,
regardless, we
Trigger?
only get one attack anyways. I'm gonna go Surf, just because the power is just like 45% higher. Hey Dominic.
The attack.
Oh good, we're faster. That means we're gonna get another turn.
Good hit.
And it didn't do half. Okay.
What'll it do? Yeah, it's a hit.
Of course it became confused.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Okay, I was trying to like go for a continue, but now I genuinely am a little scared. Because Nidoqueen's attacking move was double kick and surf.
They're staring each other down.
Alright, we're just gonna go Earthquake. If we die, we die.
Combatants face each other. Whoa! It attacked itself.
I'm planning on doing a job program next month.
Oh, is it down and out?
It'll earn while you learn.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Now.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, it's Nidoqueen! The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Well, this is unfortunate, but we're just gonna have to tank the confusion, hope to not get confused. Nidoking is not beating anything while paralyzed. Nice. Nice. I'm not setting up Reflect against a Pokemon that's using special moves. Oh no. Oh no.
What a furious battle!
Oh no. And I just realized that the my attack did 20 damage. So if Surf doesn't crit again, I will lose. So which one? What's more likely to happen? I get a crit with Surf or I get a Fissure knockout? I think getting a Fissure knockout's more likely. That's really, really unfortunate. Yep, we're done. We're gonna have to use one of our continues. I should have just... I shouldn't have gotten greedy and did that swap out. I should have just let Nidoking die, get the switch into Poliwhirl, so I would have gotten an extra attack.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
But yeah, it was the greed. I would have gotten an extra attack with Poliwhirl rather than taking an extra attack. So I got greedy. I tried to get a free continue. Instead, I'm going to be using a continue,
One
which is
Pokemon
sad.
against two now. The tense battle continues.
I underestimated this Drowsy.
So effective.
I will not do that a second time.
Goes down. And there goes the battle.
It is tough, but the early parts of the tournament are not supposed to be tough. Like, this is supposed to be easy. All right, let me add a reset. There we go. We're 24. We got a lot of resets today. I did say this would be like one of the hardest tournaments in the whole entire game. We went from 17 to 24 just today. Level 15s is really hard, especially when your opponents are using level 16s and 17s. Oh, wow. The fact that his Drowsy's level 17, which is the highest level on his team, means he's probably going to be guaranteed to use the Drowsy every time. By the way, I really like your icon. Curtandon? Curtandon? He started with Drowsy this time though, so that's gonna be good. We'll take a lot of damage from this confusion, but at least we'll get the Drowsy out of the way. Unless we get confused again. All good. Can't tell. It almost looks like Baby Mario, but it is a really small icon.
What will the next Pokemon be?
If it is Baby Mario, I gotta say, my go-to team for Mario Kart Double Dash is Baby Mario, Baby Luigi on the green baby cart.
Between two different types of Pokemon.
Oh, right. The whole reason we lost the last one was just because the Ninetales... The Ninetales did something to Nidoking. I can't remember what it was.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
And I didn't hit. I got paralyzed, right.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one.
Huh. The icon is so small, I can't really see the mustache. And the head is so circular, it looks like Baby Mario, but okay.
That didn't take much. And there goes the battle.
Well, we got the continue that we just lost, so net neutral on that guy. It's the same as if we had, you know, lost one Pokemon. All right. Well, this time we're not going to be scared at all against this guy. We basically need a Pokemon for Kingler. Oh, actually, hold on a second. For Kingler and Porygon. Porygon has Psychic. Actually, I'm not really worried about Kingler. It only uses Body Slam, and Nidoking and Nidoqueen are pretty good defensively. But, like, Machop can't do jack to Porygon. I mean, I guess we're just going to have to go with the stats team. I don't see Seal having an advantage over Porygon.
We're in the last half of the tournament. Things will get quite hot. Begin round 5.
All right, well, this was the worst matchup, but I think Earthquake should do more than half, and I think we should outspeed. So as long as Nidoking doesn't get one shot, I think we'll be fine. And the fact that the Porygon doesn't have stab makes me feel optimistic. That did less than half. Oh, that did less than half. Okay.
What a furious battle.
Okay, I was just about to, I was thinking in my head, wait a second, I have double kick, and then I'm like, what? 60 times 2 is 120. Earthquake is straight up 150. So yeah, Earthquake is still stronger.
What now?
I agree, AJI. I watched another person do this challenge, which is what gave me the idea to do this challenge. At least I watched him a few years ago do this challenge. And I witnessed a lot of cheating. This game cheats. It definitely cheats when it is when its back is against the wall. It gets like those extra crits, those extra fully para You know, when it bodies, like, for instance, it gets those extra special drops, you know, it just likes to cheat here and there.
Right, that's sir. That's a good hit. Oh, it's down. Which Pokemon is coming out? Oh, it's Magnemite.
Okay, well, Magnemite can't do jack to Nidoqueen. Unfortunately, Magnemite is not part Steel type, so Nidoqueen's double kick is not going to be super effective. And because it's not going to be super effective, it's actually better for me to just use Surf.
What's next? A decent hit. Will this
I was
Pokemon
actually
look
most
like
scared of
for
Sonic Boom.
battle? Now. What's this?
Oh, Speed's mentioned the Ash Ketchum speed run challenge, where you catch Pokemon, catch all of the Pokemon that Ash caught. I think the hardest part of the challenge is that you have to catch like 30 Tauros or whatever, and that usually takes up the bulk of the entire Ash Ketchum speed run. Is catching 30 Tauros.
Go into battle poses.
All right, does this do more or less than 12?
What now? Miss the target.
Wait,
What will it do?
what?
The state of change works.
Oh, I got hit by Flash. Okay. I was like, I didn't realize double kick could miss.
They strike fighting poses. There, it's a hit.
All right, well, we've done 12 damage with Surf twice in a row, so I feel pretty good about it.
What's next? Yes, it's working.
Well, I can tell you, as soon as we knock out this Magnemite, we are swapping out because our Nidoqueen, I think, is at -3 currently in accuracy.
What's
This
this?
Magnemite must just not have any moves. Crit did not matter.
Is it down and out?
It must have absolutely nothing that can affect our
There's only
Pokemon.
one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Voltorb.
Well, that is not a, that's,
The tense battle continues.
I wonder if they gave it an electric move. All right, we're gonna swap out. Obviously, it's not gonna use Thunder because of Nidoqueen's being out here. Then we're gonna swap back off of Poliwhirl back into Nidoqueen. So when it uses Thunder, oh, perfect, perfect. Didn't even take damage.
Its defense is down.
So we're gonna lose all of those accuracy drops. Then, as we swap out, we're gonna lose the defense drop. Perfect. And it's probably gonna use Thunder or Thunderbolt or Thunder Shock. Honestly, it might not even have an electric move.
What now?
The reason why I'm saying is this because if Voltorb's level up moveset doesn't have one, you have to physically teach Voltorb an electric move. Oh, I just remembered. Last time we played against this team, Voltorb used self-destruct after Screech. So whatever strategy it has, it's not going to use self-destruct this time because this is... Oh, it's trying to defense drop us to the point where tackle will do damage? That's funny.
What now?
Yeah. I think this thing was only meant to blow up. So the fact they threw it out third is absolutely nuts. They must have did that because our Pokemon's a ground type and threw out third, but it doesn't make any sense because they threw out an electric type the previous turn, I think. Yeah, they had Magnemite the previous turn, so I don't know. I don't know. But clearly it was meant to blow up. If its only attacking move is Screech, Tackle, and Self-Destruct, it was only meant to blow up. It might have another move, but it probably wasn't an electric move because it didn't use one against Poliwhirl. All right, so this is like the last one of the Ultra Ball level competitors. Yeah, this one's a little bit scarier because obviously the Seadra has Surf, the Kadabra probably has Psychic, and the Ghastly probably has Psychic. So more than likely, Nidoking, Nidoqueen will not be able to survive more than one hit if they even survive one hit. But I mean, you kind of have to go Nidoking, Nidoqueen. Like when you have a team that has Bellsprout and Machop, there's not really much I can do. The Poliwhirl one is debatable. I'm actually going to take a look at Poliwhirl's stats here. 24, 36, or sorry, 36, 24. Okay, so Seal has more special than Poliwhirl. That is actually interesting to know. Seal's got 22 attack versus 28 on Poliwhirl. Seal's got Headbutt. Interesting, but it is not Stab Blizzard like Dugong. You know, I think I've talked myself into Seal because I don't think the opponent's going to have any electric or grass moves on his whole team. The only one that I think can even learn a grass move is or electric move is Wigglytuff. It could have Thunder or Thunderbolt or Mega Drain. And actually, I think Ghastly could learn Mega Drain, but let's be honest, it's a Ghastly. It's not going to have Stab. It's not going to be super powerful. I think Seal's probably just better than Poliwhirl here. With the 24 special versus 30 special. Like, yeah, I'm missing out on almost double the speed. But his Pokemon aren't super fast anyways. 30 special is pretty decent.
The field is thinning out. We're into round 6.
Yep, that was probably the worst one we could have seen to start with, because I know it has Surf and therefore will probably one-shot Nidoking, and it might be faster. Might be. It is not. Okay. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, Kingdra has got 95 in basically all stats, so I think Nidoking is kind of close to 95, so Nidoking probably doesn't outspeed a Kingdra, but it definitely outspeeds a Seadra.
We might be in for a one-sided affair.
Interesting. I don't think Seal will get two-shot, but I think Seal will two-shot.
Oh, it's Seal. It has to make up for lost ground. It's 2 Pokemon against 3 now. This battle is still up in the air. The attack wasn't effective.
Okay, that's good. That's almost... Actually, it's a little bit lower than I expected. Wow, that was a crit. Okay. That means we were going to 3-shot. I thought about Headbutt there, and then I was like, well, it only got like 20-something attack. That's probably not a guarantee, where Surf is going to be a guarantee. I did point out a while ago that I've played with Seadra in Gen 1, and Seadra's best non-Surf move is Swift. So I could see why it only used Surf, because it doesn't have any better moves other than Ice Beam. Huh. Well, I did say of all the Pokemon that could learn an electric move, this is probably one of them. I don't think we're changing. I think we'll just go with the Surf. When our Pokemon gets knocked out, it gets knocked out. Wait, it had Mega Kick last time. Really? I needed that chip damage. I needed it bad. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? I got a bunch of favorite Pokemon. Really, you have to ask me what my favorite Pokemon is for certain situations. Like, I got different favorites based on, like what I think are the coolest, which ones I think play the best, which ones have the best move set. Like, I got loads of different favorites for different situations.
It's more resistant to physical foes. Neither one is conceding an inch.
Well, I guess we're going Surf.
They strike fighting
The
Pokemon.
coolest? Oh, definitely Charizard's the coolest. I don't know if I would say that Charizard plays the best, but Charizard's definitely the coolest. Oh man,
What now?
the coolest
Mr.
ones.
Target. What a furious
I
battle.
like Primeape a lot. Primeape's pretty cool.
Right, that's sir.
Unfortunately, all the fighting types in Gen 1 are not super good.
Wow.
I think the Hitmons are also pretty cool. I do have an affinity for the fighting types as far as looks. But like there's Charizard in a tier all of its own.
Ooh, this one looks formidable.
Coolest. I would not put Charizard as one of the strongest though. It's certainly not one of the strongest.
Battle is coming right down to the wire. There's the attack. Perfect aim. Down. That didn't take much. And there goes the battle.
Luckily, only brought the Seadra. If he had brought in like the Ghastly or the Kadabra, it would have been a different story. All right, now this is where we get to the Master Ball difficulty, and we only got 2 continues this time, whereas last time we had 4. Ooh, I agree. Arcanine is really up there in coolness. It is certainly not up there in good. I actually think Arcanine is one of the most mediocre Pokemon. It's got really good stats, but it's like just doesn't have the moves to use them. Like, if it had, like, if it could learn Flamethrower without being a Growlithe all the way to like 41, that'd definitely be better. Actually, it might be 42. All right, hold on. I'm trying to think here. Because Mr. Mime and Tentacruel basically counter our whole team. And the problem is there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I can bring Seal. But what's Seal gonna do? Like, I can bring Seal, but A, it's never gonna be able to Horn Drill. Ever. And Poliwhirl has Earthquake. I guess that's pretty good against Tentacruel. Okay. I think I talked myself into it. Nidoking should hopefully outspeed Mr. Mime. And I think Mr. Mime only had Confusion, so it's not like it might live. The Nidoking might live after one attack.
This is it, the semifinals. No one wants to lose having come this far.
All right. Well, we've seen this matchup. Oh wait, Mr. Mime. I don't remember. It might have had Confusion, but I think it might have had Psychic. We'll see. Question is, do we outspeed? I think we do. No! Oh, and it is Psychic. Oh. Let's get a one shot. Oh. We don't have a single Pokemon that can beat him, Mr. Mime. Not one. I know Nidoqueen's more tanky than Nidoking, but I don't think it's gonna be tanky enough. Yeah, if he leads with Mr. Mime, we're just done. Like, what am I gonna do? Get a critical at Surf? Like, whatever. Well, I was right about the tanky thing. And fissure doesn't work because I'm not faster.
A psychic blast. Perfect game. Oh, is it down and out?
I mean, Poliwhirl's got to be faster. I mean, it's literally like a tadpole. Not that it matters, but I'm just saying.
There's only one Pokemon against 3. The battle has become one-sided.
All right, well, the question is, do we think we can knock out Mr. Mime with 2 attacks? Mr. Mime has lower defense than it does special. Its special's very high. Its defense is not super high, but of all of the psychic types, I think Mr. Mime had the highest defense. So I think it had higher defense than Hypno, but I think its HP was super low, so that also offset it. I'll go Earthquake just to see.
They strike fighting poses.
Oh my god, it's still slower. That's gotta be ridiculous. So that means Mr. Mime's faster than my whole team.
What will it do? There, it's a hit.
That also did less than 15. Great.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Yes, Jolteon is the fastest Pokemon that I can play with.
And the weak spot. Oh, it's down.
Wait a second. Aerodactyl's faster than Jolteon. Neek, we are running into a wall. It's this last. Oh my god, they brought the Tentacruel anyways. Yeah. So first of all, we literally can't beat the Mr. Mime. At least on our last team, when we had our last team was capable of freezing the Lapras or freezing the Tentacruel. We never froze any of them. Or, like, we never froze the Mr. Mime. We never froze the Tentacruel. I think Aerodactyl is second, though. But regardless, this team is incapable of beating Mr. Mime. If he brings Mr. Mime, we just lose. Yeah, our team doesn't change. It is what it is.
This is it, the semifinals.
Mr. Mime never really.
This far.
Maybe because Nidoqueen lived at 1 HP, it's a range. That's all I could hope for.
Vigorous attack. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
No. Nidoqueen has higher defensive stats.
This is a wild one from the word go. They go
Yeah, if he just brings Mr. Mime at all, we lose. There is no beating Mr. Mime.
How will the type difference affect that?
Well, because we know that we will live 1 attack, we have to go with the move with the highest upside. We know Earthquake does 12 damage. Or sorry, we know Earthquake does 14 damage.
They're staring each other down.
Surf probably doesn't do much more than 14. Probably does 15. So we gotta go Metronome. And we gotta get like Sleep Powder.
The trainer hasn't issued an order. What now? The special stat is down. What next?
No, we didn't get the 10% confused. Shocker.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
It did 1 damage. 1. I know we got the special drop and all, but that means it would have done like 2 or 3 without the special drop. 2? It would have done 2. Confusion would have done 2 damage.
There's a difference in the number
Oh,
of reserve
that's so funny.
Pokemon. Oh, it's Nidoqueen.
Well, Nidoking.
There's only one Pokemon
If there's
against
probably one thing I'd say about our team is we don't really have a lot of high luck moves.
Perfect game.
So like some teams,
Taken down with one hit.
like when you run into a wall,
There goes
you always have the chance of like that high luck move working in your favor, like Ice Beam. Like the Lapras had Ice Beam. So there was always a chance of getting a freeze. However, with this team, there's a lot of earthquakes and surfs. So there's not really any luck chances other than crit. And unfortunately, we don't outspeed. And they one shot. So crit doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? Hold on. We have to play like they're not. Oh my god. Tentacruel also had Surf. Like, this team is so incredibly incapable of winning. If Bellsprout was just like mono grass type, maybe it could stand a chance of living one attack, but our team is so dead. So very dead. Really, the only thing that we could possibly hope for is that he just doesn't bring Mr. Mime. If we see Mr. Mime, we just lose.
No one wants to lose having come this far.
No, I'm just gonna give up. We literally, there is nothing we can do. Literally nothing. I get to use Metronome one time. All right, let me add that reset. All right, let's go get ourselves a new team. All right, let's see. Top monitor. I can't imagine a team getting much better than this one, though. Like, we kind of need like at least one psychic type. At least. All right. Magneton. I don't think you can get a Magneton. Oh, whoops. Just double check here. Actually, hold on. Let me just drag this to the other monitor. That way you guys... All right. Magnemite. 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 I'm not even seeing Magnemite. Hold on. I see Voltorb. Isn't it near Voltorb's number? Yeah, I'm not even seeing Magnemite. So yeah. Oh, there it is. Magnemite, level 15. Yep, so no Magneton, just Magnemite. Golbat. All right. Fairly confident you can't get Golbat. That's like level 20s. All right. Where are you, Zubat? All right, Zubat. Yep, Zubat's it. Vulpix. Yep, we could definitely get a Vulpix. Hey, Dig, Fire, Blast. We'll take that. Six. All right. Gyarados. You know what? You can get a Gyarados at level 20. Guys, Gyarados is on the list. It only has Hydro Pump, Bite, and Rest, but you know what? It's on the list. It's a Pokemon that can absolutely carry thanks to its stats. All right, I'm glad we got that. Cloyster. Cloyster is you probably on the list. There it is. Yep, Cloyster's on the list. Clamp, Aurora Beam, Hyper Beam, so mostly Clamp, Aurora Beam, but we'll take that. Yeah. So for anybody that doesn't know, it's basically based entirely on if you can get the Pokemon at level 20 or lower. And Magikarp evolves at level 20, so that's why it was on the list. Hitmonchan, I think you get Hitmonchan at level 25, if I recall, so it should not be on the list. It is not on the list. Yep, no Hitmonchan. Wigglytuff, that's a Stone evolution, so I'm going to go ahead and say it is. It is. Thunder Mega Punch. You know, not the greatest, not the worst. And you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, Wigglytuff, Could be good against those psychic types just by the fact that it's just not weak to psychic moves. You know, there's that. Graveler. I don't think you can get a Graveler at level 20. I think it's like 26 if I recall. All right, where are you, Geodude? Geodude. Yep. It must be 26. Bulbasaur. Well, everyone knows you can get a Bulbasaur. We've added Ivysaur. Hey, Bulbasaur's got Mega Drain instead of Solar Beam. I don't know if that's something or not, but you know, it's there. Bulbasaur. All right. And Zapdos, which is not going to be on the list, guaranteed. Tauros, I fairly sure this is not on the list. I think you can only get it at level 25. It would be right around that Pinsir Scyther range, so it is not on the list. And Nidoqueen is back. Not Nidoking, the better one. Nidoqueen, the worst one. All right. I guess Pinsir and Scyther must be capable of being caught at level 15, but Tauros can't, is the only explanation. Anyways, back to the N64. The only one I did not put on was Nidoqueen. Yep, we never got a chance to use Fissure. But on the bright side, we have a team that is capable of beating a Mr. Mime. You know, I'm still on the fence if this team is capable of beating a Tentacruel, but we're just gonna have to hope and pray. Actually, hold on. Didn't Wigglytuff have Thunder? If Wigglytuff has Thunder, we've got a team that's capable of getting some wins. I don't remember if it had Thunder. We'll take a look at the movesets in this one. All right. Vulpix. Fire Blast, Dig, not bad. Speed and Special of 28. That's pretty solid. Attack, defense, not greatest. Yeah, Vulpix, not that bad. Not that bad. Gyarados. Okay, well, Gyarados, if you take a look at these stats on Vulpix, everything's in the 20s. Gyarados, everything's in the 30s and attack in the 40s. So yeah, Gyarados infinitely better than Vulpix, that's for sure, with a Hydro Pump. And honestly, rest might not be that bad. Cloyster, 63 defense, that's insane. Everything in the 30s, so also infinitely better than Vulpix. Hyper Beam with 37 attack. Hold on, how does that compare? 37. Okay, I mean, I guess if we know we're gonna get one shot, Hyper Beam is always an option. Clamp and Aurora Beam are just okay, and a Special of 34 though. Special of 34 is not bad. 39. Okay. You know, Cloyster's pretty solid. I expected Cloyster to be solid though. Its Gen 1 stats are pretty bonkers. Its HP stat is its worst stat though. All right, Jiggly. Oh, it does have Thunder. It does have Thunder. Okay, yeah. This team is capable of getting some wins. Now, I think it will survive one Surf from Tentacruel, but you know, Special of 24. Oh, it's got HP stat of 71. Okay, yeah. We'll be able to survive one Surf. One. Better hit that Thunder. Bulbasaur. Yeah, Bulbasaur's just gonna be the mascot. Bulbasaur can't beat anything on any team. I'd rather bring the water types to the guy who had water types than bring Bulbasaur. Whoa! Welcome back. And Nidoqueen, hey. All the stats in the 30s, so solid. So actually, based on the looking at all those Pokemon stats, Having any stat in the 20s is bad. Having a stat in the 30s is exceptional. Having a stat in the upper 20s is average, and any stats below 26 is bad. So, Wigglytuff speed, actually, just all of its stats are bad, but HP, okay. All right, well, I mean, this team is gonna get us to that one trainer again. I'm not sure if it's gonna win, but you know, it'll get us there.
Did you ever get to the Fisher?
I did. I lost him. Apparently, Nidoking got one shot. Nidoqueen was arranged for a one shot, but Nidoqueen couldn't do jack. Oh, to Mr. Mime, by the way. And Poliwhirl would live a psychic, but Poliwhirl had to get like something good with Metronome. Otherwise, Earthquake and Surf were gonna do nothing. John. Leech Seed only is 1/16 in this game. We literally were not outpacing a Magikarp with Leech Seed. Magikarp did 3 damage. We healed 2. Leech Seed is useless. Just useless. It might be better when there's a lot more HP on the line, but it's just useless. Completely useless. Like, I tried 3 or 4 different times on the team that had Ivysaur, because Ivysaur is pretty decent Pokemon stat wise, but Leech Seed was just it was unplayable. All right, anyways, this guy, clearly we're gonna be using Vulpix, Cloyster, Gyarados, and probably not even get past the Vulpix. Oh, I forgot, which fire move did Vulpix have? Was it Fire Blast? I hope it has Flamethrower, but it's not high enough level to have Flamethrower. It is Fire Blast.
Arguably better.
Arguably. I like how they're like, hey, we can't give it Flamethrower. It's not a high enough level, but we'll give it Fire Blast. That's just a TM.
I mean, with these lower levels and you're not really going to be able to set up, I think higher power is better.
That is true. That is true.
How will the type difference affect battle?
So Vulpix has great moves. It just does not have good stats.
How's that? Whoa, looks like a
It won't matter for the first 6 trainers. When you get to that last, oh boy, that is like
There's a
hard
difference
mode.
in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh,
It's like the guy brings Tentacruel and Mr. Mime every single time.
the battle
You
has
can beat
been
one,
one-sided.
but good luck beating the other.
There it goes.
Basically, I need a Psychic type. Beat that guy.
Taken down with one hit.
I have yet to roll Psychic type, and I think you can actually get all 3 of them. Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam, because I believe you can evolve Abra at 16, which is under 20, and Alakazam's a trade, so you can trade the level 16 Kadabra. So I'm fairly sure you could get an Alakazam. We just haven't rolled one.
Makes sense.
Well, AJ, so there's only 1 level in this cup, so there's no Pokeball, Great Ball, but I think what they do is they do 2. That's 2 Pokeball level, 2 Great Ball level, 2 Ultra Ball level, 2 Master Ball level. So the first 2 don't even have like competitive Pokemon. All right. Once again, Vulpix will just destroy Gyarados and Cloyster in the back. We pretty much just don't want to see Pidgeotto.
What kind of battle can we
And even then, we're still okay with Pidgeotto. Fire Blast will be fine. What did I say? I didn't want to see Pidgeotto. Like they knew.
Now, vigorous attack. The savage hit. It's building energy for the next attack.
Okay.
Fireworks are
All right.
flying in this
Because you won't take damage if you knock them out, at least by Pokemon Stadium 2 rules. I'm pretty sure Pokemon Stadium 1 goes by the same rules. So if Double Edge knocks out this Pidgeotto here, I'm fairly sure we will not take recoil damage.
Double edge. That's a good hit. Oh, is it down and out? What will the next
Yes,
Pokemon
yes.
be?
Gotta love those niche rules.
Oh, it's Geodude.
Guys, don't you know Geodude's weak to fire moves?
Two different types of Pokemon.
Everyone knows this. Have you guys ever defeated Brock? Super easy with Ember.
It's burrowed underground. What now? Oh, the attack missed. Neither one.
It
is
tried to use
succeeding
Tackle
in
on a
hitting.
Vulpix. It must not have Dig or Earthquake.
What's that? Super effective.
That did half?
What's this?
I mean, we're talking a Geodude here, not Graveler.
What a furious battle.
But frankly, I thought that would do a little more than half. But then again, Vulpix's attack stat's only like 22. This is just lack of stats.
Missed the target. The intense battle continues. What now? Wow, that's an effective hit.
Hey,
Oh,
maybe 19 was a low range.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Bellsprout. The remaining Pokemon count is.
Oh man, this must be a real ego boost to Vulpix. Vulpix is basically the second worst Pokemon on our team next to Bulbasaur, and it soloed the first two trainers.
Down. That didn't take much. And there goes the battle.
Indeed, indeed. Like, that's the nice thing though, Vulpix, even though it doesn't have stats, it's got moves. Got good moves. So if I have super effective matchups, I'll definitely use them. Even though Vulpix doesn't... Basically, Vulpix is a glass cannon at this point. See, this is where having an electric move would help, but here's the thing. Wigglytuff is got 24 special. So even with Wigglytuff, it's slow as dirt, and it won't hit very hard. So it really makes you wonder, but the thing is, the rest of our Pokemon really can't do a lot either. So I'm going to start with Bulbasaur, and then Wigglytuff, and then Gyarados in the back, because Bite, honestly, actually, you know what? No, we're going to start with Gyarados. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Gyarados' 46 attack stat was like absurdly high. So nothing in the 30s, only one attack in the 40s. Ignore defense because the HP stat offsets the defense. Nothing in the 40s, nothing in the 40s, nothing in the 30s, and nothing in the 40s. Yeah. So as you can see, Gyarados has an absurd attack stat. So I think Bite will be just fine.
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round 3.
Also, has rest.
They strike fighting poses. Hydro Pump. A savage hit.
Honestly, I did not think I would live.
What will the trainer do now? What's the weak spot? What a
I mean,
furious battle.
we just saw Gyarados' stats are stupidly high. And like 180 power move is crazy.
Oh, is it down and out?
And Nidorino not necessarily known for its special.
Oh, it's Wartortle. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air.
I really like how the Poke-Rap guy says Wartortle. I can't remember in what context he does it, but he goes, Wartortle. You two, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl. I'm a knight. Oh, bro.
Both Pokemon
That's all, folks.
are equally fit. assist. Good hit.
Wartortle.
Oh my god, that's what it looks like.
What will it do?
Wartortle.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Mewtwo, Tentacle,
looks- that's-
Aerodactyl.
Exceeding an inch.
Do you know if that's correct?
Well, I know what I just said was correct. I don't know if Mewtwo comes after Wartortle, but I know Wartortle is like the end of a line, so you can say whatever you want after Wartortle.
That's a good hit. Fireworks are
I'm pretty sure my most played short on my channel is the Pokerap, but with Gen 2 sprites, all of them being shiny.
There it goes. There, it's a hit.
So
Didn't you have to find some of those in the wild?
I had to find all of them in the wild.
There's a difference.
I had to
I
play.
mean,
I
there
had
were
to
a lot
play
of them were on trainer
randomizer.
teams, weren't they?
I had to
Oh,
play
they
a
were
randomizer
randomizers.
because I mean, who am I gonna battle to find a shiny Mew?
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one.
This Gyarados is even more tanky than I thought. Having rest might actually be like broken good on this Gyarados.
A decent hit.
Like, yeah, bite might be a little bit more underwhelming than I expected, but I mean, I'll just use like rest.
The intense battle continues. Now. What
Are
now?
flinches a thing in this game?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yes.
I
Bite
haven't,
can flinch in this game.
I haven't gotten one.
What's that?
Is it 10%?
I think so.
Sparks are flying in this heated match. It's taking a quick rest.
It's only a 60 power move, AJ. I understand that it feels like it should do more damage, and I agree. It really, really does feel like it should do more. But this is why my argument for Swift and Quick Attack. Oh, wait. This is why I have an argument for Swift and Quick Attack as options in Gen 2. Whenever a Pokemon was given Swift or Quick Attack, I thought it was better to just use the inaccurate move rather than Swift and Quick Attack, because even though it's like, oh well, Swift 60 power, you know, it's pretty good. The problem is the Pokemon that have Swift are really, really bad, like Jolteon. Like, what would you rather? Would you rather use a Thunder on Jolteon, or would you rather take your chances at hitting, or like Swift doing 9 damage? Would you rather go for a Thunder, or just take your chances at Swift doing 9 damage? I don't know about you, but Swift doing 9 damage with a Jolteon is pretty hard. Same thing with an Electrode. Would you rather take your chances at Swift doing 20 damage or Sonic Boom doing 20 damage on like a Geodude? No, I'm not going to say like Graveler or whatever, but like, let's say Electrode against Geodude. Would you rather go with Swift, or would you rather go with no, that's a bad example because it's still rock type. Sandshrew. Would you rather with an Electrode use Swift or Sonic Boom to do 20 damage?
Are you asking me?
Anybody?
Oh, I've played, I know I played Magneton, which got both of those moves before. And
20's too
the move
high.
I would
20's too
the
high.
move I would hold on to for the late game was Sonic Boom. It was just better than
Okay.
Swift.
That was a really bad example. Not 20 damage. Would you rather Electrode versus Sandshrew? Which one do you think has the higher probability of doing 11 damage? 11.
Which of the two moves?
If you were to use Swift, would you take the chances that Swift will do 11 damage, or will you just take the higher guarantee that Sonic Boom will?
Swift is perfectly accurate with 11, and Sonic Boom is
I know,
90%
but
does
do you
20.
think it will do 11?
I don't know.
That's the risk. Do you think Swift will do 11?
Go! This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's drowsy.
My point is, Pokemon that don't have stab innately, just Swift, quick attack, they're all bad. Like they're just not strong. This is why the question is, would I rather use Bite or Hydro Pump here? I'm gonna test Bite, but I have a feeling it's gonna do like a third, whereas Hydro Pump I think will do 2/3.
They go into battle posing.
And the real difference is Bite has 60 power and Hydro Pump has 180 power.
A savage hit.
Okay, it did a little bit more than a third, but that's still not enough to two-shot.
Good hit.
Like, if you guys just want to do quick math, I know it doesn't actually work this way, especially since Drowsy's got high special. But just the quick math, 180 power Hydro Pump with, let's say, 31 special versus 46 physical attack and 60 power Bite. I mean, it just... The math says Hydro Pump is just twice as good.
There it goes. Major damage. Oh, is it down and out?
Heck, I think if you lowered Gyarados' special stat to Magikarp's special stat, Hydro Pump would still be better.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become
The
one
power
sided.
difference is just tremendous.
What's this? What?
Oh my god, a crit paralysis. If I miss, I'm gonna move.
How's that?
Cool, cool.
Down. That didn't take much. And there goes the battle.
Boy, this Gyarados, it's really reminding me of Lapras, where it solos everything. Unfortunately, this guy's got electric types, although I think we've learned by playing this guy enough times, this Voltorb, it only does Screech self-destruct. It does not have an electric move, or it's never used it. So you really
I mean,
only
I
has,
could always check if you don't want me to.
that's fine. I don't think he's got electric move. Plus, I mean, Voltorb doesn't learn one via level up. I think the Voltorb here only uses Screech self-destruct. Last time Voltorb ended up being the third Pokemon being used, so he couldn't self-destruct. So he had to do Screech Tackle.
Makes sense to me.
Regardless, I think we'll have to go Nidoqueen to start because of the whole about 3 electric Pokemon thing. How many of these Pokemon do you think Cloyster's faster than?
Cloyster faster?
I'd say the second, third, and fourth.
Krabby,
That's
Magnemite,
Kingler.
Kingler,
Kingler's fast.
Magnemite. Are you sure about that?
Kingler's very
I think-
fast.
I don't believe you.
And it's not like 100, but I think it's like 90.
75.
Really? Kingler?
Yeah. And
Dang.
Cloyster's is Cloyster's is 70. Dang. All right. So yeah, Kingler is faster than Cloyster.
Okay.
Good job. Don't you like
Clamp-
being right?
So Clamp's not super good. I don't really have anything good. Like, he's never brought the Raichu, which is shocking. He always brings the Kingler and not the Raichu. I've never seen the Raichu. Oh, Vulpix.
Weird.
Definitely Vulpix. Dig. Actually, we should start with the Vulpix. Vulpix, Nidoqueen. I think Gyarados, just because Gyarados is good against everything that's not Raichu, and I still don't know if the first two have electric moves, but they've never used an electric move yet. Now, the thing is, I think the Voltorb doesn't have an electric move, but I bet the Magnemite does, because the Magnemite defaultly has Thunderbolt or Shock. Like, they would have to physically remove the electric move. Okay, well, we're not staying in this one. Obviously got to go Gyarados because it's going to use Psychic right now. I've never seen this Porygon use anything that wasn't Psychic.
Oh, and a rough Pokemon change. Oh, it's Gyarados.
Gyarados.
Ah, it's Gyarados.
Special stat,
Sure is Gyarados.
fireworks are flying in this battle.
What happened?
We got a special drop. You know, the sad thing is, even with a 50% special decrease, Hydro Pump, I'm pretty sure, is still 25% to 50% stronger than Bite.
They're staring each other down. Now,
Maybe.
It's just the power discrepancy.
miss the target.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
A decent hit.
Oh.
Neither one is succeeding in
Oh. Hmm. I can survive one more.
staring each other down.
Are you sure?
Yes. Actually, the first psychic wasn't affected by the psychic drop. So actually, maybe no, I'm not entirely sure. Problem is, I don't want to swap into anything.
What's the matter, trainer?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'd rather sacrifice the Nidoqueen than sacrifice the Vulpix.
The trainer hasn't issued
The
an order.
Vulpix can actually beat the ground type or the electric types
Here's a Pokemon change.
with Dig, whereas the Nidoqueen doesn't have any good moves.
Queen. Vigorous attack. Whoa, looks like
Sorry,
a
I'm just
bad
working on
Pokemon
something.
choice. How will this swap affect the outcome?
Unfortunately, this isn't like Gen 2 plus Reflect, where I can use Reflect, it'll work on the next Pokemon.
No, that was starting Gen 2.
Yeah. The real question is double
I think
kick
the only
versus
thing
fissure.
Stadium fixed. I think the only thing Stadium fixed from Gen 1 was just the crit chance and the Gen 1 miss. I think that was all they did. Well, and Focus Energy. I think that was the only move they fixed. I don't think they fixed Ghost being bad against Psychic. I don't think they fixed that.
A psychic blast. No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon
All right.
be?
If we get hit by a special drop, we lose.
They go into battle posing.
I'm
That would
using
make sense. Those are bad.
Here's a Pokemon change.
I'm using
How will the
one
next
bite
difference affect
followed by
the outcome?
rest, and then after we wake up from rest, Hydro Pump.
They're staring each other down.
I'm trying to think. Is Gyarados faster than basically everything but Raichu and Voltorb on his team? Because if Gyarados
I
is
think
fast,
so.
The trainer
yeah, I
hasn't
think Gyarados is
issued an
faster than
order.
most of them. So like having, okay.
They strike
Like if I
right
go
on
against
the-
the electric type, I want to be able to at least get one Hydro Pump off.
What's that?
Yeah.
Hit.
That put it in Hydro Pump range for sure. Do not special
What's
drop.
this? Hit the weak. Oh, hit now.
Okay.
There's a
Well,
difference in the number
we
of
got 4
reserve
continues.
Pokemon.
I don't actually know what Porygon stats are. Does it have
There's only one
oh,
Pokemon
never mind.
against
Fire Blast
three.
is just that much more powerful than Dig. Never mind.
Become one-sided.
Honestly though, Vulpix could still win from here if they brought 2 electric Pokemon. It lived? Are you serious?
What'll it do?
I mean, I know Porygon special is like 65, so I don't believe that should have lived.
Wow! Going down! Which Pokemon is coming out?
Vulpix is just so weak.
Oh, it's Voltorb!
All right.
It's one
Well, it's gonna
Pokemon
start
against
with
the combatants are making
Screech probably,
one slot.
and then it's gonna blow up while we're underground. You detected a kill, didn't you? Also, you have an electric move. Oh my god, you cheat. You knew you were gonna get a crit. You so knew you were gonna get a crit. You knew it.
I don't think the Gen 1 AI does ranges, but I don't know about Stadium 1.
Oh, that's funny. It's just funny. I've never ever seen that Voltorb use anything other than Screech, Tackle, and Self-Destruct. And the one time it used Thunder, it got a crit. I don't know if that's... I don't know. All right, there, I added the reset. Hey, on the bright side, we know it has Thunder. Oh, you're right, John. You're right. I was hit by a special drop. That is true. All right. We're just going to go ahead and start with Gyarados because he's led with Porygon every time we faced him. Oh, he did use Voltorb one time. But mostly he uses Porygon to start with. And then
All right, well, I'm
Nidoqueen.
going to have to get going.
All right.
So have fun. How long were you going to stream today anyway? You reached the 2 hours a while ago.
Oh, I was going to stop after this team.
Ah, all right. Well, hopefully you lose to the Fisher.
They strike
This is the first time I've seen this Raichu.
Oh, and a rough Pokemon change. Oh, it's Nidoqueen!
I have no idea what its moves are. Interesting. You're telling me
A decent hit.
that a 4 times super effective electric move was an option and you chose not to take advantage of it. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Maybe it doesn't have an electric move?
Each other down.
I mean, if you really think about it, it is a stone evolution. I don't think there's any world where Pikachu doesn't have an electric move where it wouldn't already have one, but it technically from level... No, I don't know. I think it starts with Thunder Shock.
What's the matter, trainer?
Anyways, Raichu has absolutely no defense, so I think Double Kick is probably the right move to use.
The trainer hasn't issued an order. Combatants face each other. What now? There, it's a hit. What's next? What's the weak?
That was a crit?
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Oh my. I guess the fact that Raichu's level 18 must have made all the difference.
They're staring each other
I
down.
can't, Neek. I can't. I literally know for a fact it's 0%. Zero. Like, I'm not the guy who says zero lightly.
Good
Like,
hit.
even when things are like 100%, I say 99. It's
What do we
zero.
do?
You have to be faster in this game to hit Fissure.
Yeah, it's a hit.
So, the fact that this Raichu's gone first every single time means that this Raichu's faster than me. So it's a guarantee that I will not hit it. All good, man. All good. Very, very easily forgettable thing since it's only in the first game.
Body slam. Boom. Oh, is it down and out?
All right, well,
The next Pokemon is
this guy's shown that he wasn't prepared to use an electric move against a Gyarados, so I mean, I might as well throw Gyarados back out.
They go into battle poses.
Well,
Here's a Pokemon.
oh, right, that is true. It is based on base stats, and it is 3 levels higher, so I guess in theory, going first doesn't mean that it's faster than me. The higher level could mean that it's faster, or I'm faster than it, but in most cases, Probably not.
They're staring each other down.
All right, we're just gonna go Hydro Pump. If you have an electric move, I'm literally gonna be floored. You do. Okay. So, you remember how I said that Gen 1 AI cheats because it knows it picks your attack, or it picks its attack after you pick your attack? I think this game might do that too. Only Gen 1 does it. I know for a fact the actual Game Boy game does it, but I'm not entirely certain if this game does. But I swapped out and it did not use Thunderbolt. Oh my god, I got a crit. Wow. I needed to know if I was going to live a non-crit. Also, that Raichu is terrifying. That Raichu might be as strong as the Mr. Mime. Aw, that team was very beatable too. Dang. All right, let me add a continue. Or reset. If I got past that Raichu, that team was very beatable. The problem is Wigglytuff is just garbage. Like, its stats are just... Its stats are worse. Yeah, worse than Vulpix. And at least Vulpix has good moves. Like... Unfortunately, Gyarados has been knocked out by Thunder and Thunderbolt now. By two Pokemon we didn't even know used electric moves. I mean, we knew that there was a chance, but like they had never used them in the past. Problem is, I just don't have a lot of other options. I mean, the team's probably not changing. It's still going to be Gyarados, Nidoqueen. At this point, I'm not even sure if I want Vulpix. The problem is, like, Vulpix should be able to knock out Voltorb and Magnemite easy. The problem is Vulpix has gone against Raichu and Porygon now. Yeah, I'm gonna go Gyarados again. It is what it is.
We're in the last half of the tournament. Things will get white hot. Begin round 5.
Okay, as long as we don't get hit by a special drop, this is great. This is a great matchup. We just got hit by a special drop last time and it made it bad.
They go into battle poses. Vigorous attack.
Oh, and we got that miss last time. And that did more than half. That did a lot more than half. So as long as we don't get by a special drop, we win.
Special stat is down.
Come on, man.
Flying in this battle.
Come on. Two bites will not knock it out. So I have to use a Hydro Pump and a bite.
They're staring each other down.
I have to. Well, here's the thing. I can't swap out because, like, the opponent has 3 electric Pokemon. Like, the Gyarados is kind of here for the non-electric types, and this is a non-electric type. Come on! Come on!
What now? A decent hit.
So a special drop and another...
Crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. We can still... Okay, good. That one hit. All right. We'll throw out Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen will knock it out.
What's next? Hit the weak spot. Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be? The combatants face each other.
Man, if it just didn't get hit by that special drop, it would have been so
It has
good
to make up
shape.
for lost ground.
All right.
How
Well,
will the type difference affect battle?
I want to say double kick's 100% accurate. I mean, every part of my brain says it is.
Double
But the fact that fighting moves are inaccurate scares you. Or scares me a little bit.
Oh, it's Mankey.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, it's Mankey.
Pokemon are entirely different types.
Oh, he didn't throw out an electric type because we had Nidoqueen. I think Nidoqueen's definitely faster than a Mankey, so I'm actually going to start with Reflect.
They strike fighting poses. It's more resistant to physical.
I mean, as long as they don't use Karate Chop.
What's this? Nail the weak spot.
For anybody that doesn't know, Karate Chop will ignore my Reflect if it gets a crit. And the fact that will... I think Mankey is faster than 65, so Mankey will 100% crit.
Now. There's the attack. A savage hit. What now? Watch the weak spot. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
All right, so Voltorb and Magnemite, I think guaranteed victory. Raichu, probably guaranteed defeat.
Wow! Going down. There's only
Come on,
one
Voltorb, Magnemite,
Pokemon
Voltorb,
left in
Magnemite.
reserve.
Yeah.
Voltorb.
The reason why I say guaranteed victory is he can't use self-destruct, so this Voltorb's only got Tackle.
Battle continues.
It has Thunder or Thunderbolt, whichever of the two it used last time. I think it's Thunder. But it can't use Thunder. So... And I also used a Reflect already, so this first Screech is going to be ignored, basically. So I just have to knock it out. And, well, I guess Surf's going to do the most damage. Double Kick's only going to be 60 power, whereas Surf's 95.
Oh, a horrible freak. Its defense is down. What's next? A decent hit.
So, question for the nerds in the chat.
Both Pokemon appear equally fit.
Reflect doesn't really do a +2 in Gen 1. It does like a whole just
Combatants face
double
each other.
my defense rather than
What's
+2.
it do? Oh,
So can I still be
hit.
put -6 defense? So -6 would be essentially the same as -3.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I don't think it's -2. I think it's straight up half.
What's this?
Like how self-destruct halves the opponent's defense no matter what it
What
is.
now?
I think it's straight up double defense.
Boom!
No matter what my defense gets lowered to, I think it's straight double. So like if my defense is cut in 1/3, it's gonna be I'm trying to think what's the middle of 1/3. No, we still got one more trainer to go. And this guy's never been an issue before, but he does have scary Pokemon. For some reason, his seat, he just brings bad Pokemon. He starts with the Seadra every time so far. The Seadra has Surf. The fact that he started with Seadra every time means we gotta go with the odds, and the odds say Gyarados. And quite frankly, I would pick Gyarados regardless of it, if I knew it was Seadra or not. The other questions is what other Pokemon do I bring? He's never brought Kadabra or Haunter yet. Or sorry, Kadabra or Ghastly. He always brings... Actually, now that I think about it, he always brings Seadra, Rhyhorn, Wigglytuff. He brings those three every time so far. I think he's 2 for 2 on bringing it. So, I mean, we just have to assume that team. And quite frankly, Gyarados can solo all of them. We don't know if Wigglytuff has an electric move, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. But regardless, Nidoqueen's got Surf, which can defeat both Rhyhorn and Wigglytuff. And just, you know, a backup Pokemon, just in case somehow Gyarados doesn't beat Seadra. The backup Pokemon could be Wigglytuff because of thunder?
The field is thinning out. We're into round 6.
Oh, wow. So he changed his team up. Now the question is, does Wigglytuff have an electric move? It's only used Mega Kick
They go
and
in
Double
for
Edge so
battle
far.
poses. Ah! Major damage.
Ooh. Mega Kick. Okay, so... Alright.
What will the trainer do now?
Ooh. Ooh, ooh,
the
ooh.
attack
Okay.
ends.
Alright. I'm gonna go
Starts
with
flying in
Bite
this battle.
because we saw Wigglytuff's defense is just horrific. Like a first stage Pokemon bad.
Fighting poses. What now? A decent hit. It can't make a move.
I mean, we got bailed out by the flinch, but I just goes to show, guys, Hydro Pump's not even comparable to Bite. Like,
Bite.
Hydro Pump is basically twice as good as Bite, even when resisted.
Down and out.
Well, not when resisted, but basically, even while resisted, Hydro Pump is still better than Bite. I think Hydro Pump is, you just gotta look at it. It's just triple the power. You just can't compare them. Triple the power. It's just too difficult to overcome. Now here's the thing. If Seadra doesn't have Smokescreen, I could just Leer Bite and rest. Because Surf's gonna do nothing. Yeah, nothing. I'll just use Leer, get 2 to 3 bites in, and then use rest.
Combatants face each other. What's this? It didn't do much damage. What'll it do? Good hit.
Yeah, for those of you guys who did not watch the Pokemon Stadium 2 randomizer, or the Pokemon Stadium 2, Seadra was one of the Pokemon that we had a lot of luck with. And the reason why is Seadra's defense stat is actually higher than Kingdra's defense stat. Seadra is actually a defensive tank.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Shocking.
They
I know, crazy.
poses.
Or if its defense wasn't higher, it was at least on par.
It's taking a quick rest. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. The commands are issued. What'll it do?
You know, I just realized
That was weak. It's fast asleep. There's a big difference in HP.
so I got
Now,
this with me just to show people I own it.
what now?
But I just realized that I don't actually have Stadium 1 with me. I do own it.
Attack was
But it's at my brother's house, so I can't really go get it.
Either one is conceding an inch.
But yeah, I played these a lot when I was a kid. Although, when I was a kid, it was really, really bad.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Actually, really, in general, until I started doing solo runs, I was actually pretty bad at Pokemon in general. I didn't have the type charts and all that memorized. I had the feel chart memorized. And as you guys can probably imagine, rock ground was weak to fire on my field chart. You guys didn't know that. Brock taught me that.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3 to
Brock
1.
taught me that.
The battle has become one.
I mean, everyone knows that, rock ground types are weak to fire. Brock, I mean, come on. Brock. Brock's the only example you need.
Taken down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
Hey, we got one of our continues back. Thanks to the electric guy, we had lost one. Actually, we lost two. All right, well, it's the girl we have yet to beat. The difference is we actually have good Pokemon this time. I think Gyarados... Wait, let me see. What's Gyarados special? 39! 39! It's almost as high as its attack! Jeez! I thought it was like 33. Wow. Gyarados has specials so high that it might actually survive 2 Psychics from Mr. Mime. Which is good, because Mr. Mime's going to be faster. So, like, you know, it needs to survive. As we know, Nidoqueen lives with 1 HP sometimes. So, really, we have no Pokemon capable of getting past Mr. Mime other than Gyarados and Cloyster. Question is, do we have anything that can beat Tentacruel? I think we've only seen Tentacruel use Wrap and Surf. I don't think I've seen it use anything else yet. But what will be capable of beating Tentacruel? I think Wigglytuff could survive 1 Thunder. Or sorry, I think Wigglytuff could survive 1 Surf, but the problem is Tentacruel's special is so high and Wigglytuff's special is so low. Also, the Tentacruel is level 20. 20. So I'm gonna say Wigglytuff is actually bad. So really, it's Cloyster, it's Gyarados, Cloyster, Nidoqueen. The question is like, do we get lucky? I mean, it's Gyarados, Cloyster, Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is there specifically for Arcanine. And maybe Dugong? I mean, it does have double kick. But I mean, it's not really there for Arcanine specifically. It's there mostly just because, like, it has stats that can actually live 1 attack. Like, Bulbasaur's gonna get 1 shot by everything but Mr. Mime. Vulpix can get 1 shot by everything but Mr. Mime. Wigglytuff, honestly, could get 1 shot, but most likely 2 shot, but it will be outsped by everything. So Wigglytuff will get 1 attack, no matter what. It doesn't matter who it plays against. Wigglytuff will get 1 attack. It's so slow that it will survive the 1 Surf or the 1 Psychic or whatever it gets attacked by, but the very next Pokemon will attack it. And I don't think it's capable of 1-shotting anything. So, honestly, I'm not even sure Wigglytuff could 1-shot a Gyarados. Honestly, with 24 special, it's so low. Right. So the level 20 Gyarados, I'm not even sure it could beat the level 20 Gyarados. So I think realistically, it's Gyarados, Cloyster, Nidoqueen, and just Nidoqueen's there for Arcanine and Fissure. Honestly, Fissure. Like, I could use Fissure against Dugong. No, that's it. Just Dugong. Yeah. It's there for Arcanine and Dugong. That's it. Oh, and Meowth, but it's never, the girl's never taken Meowth, so let's be honest, that's not coming. Yeah, so start with Gyarados, Cloyster, Nidoqueen. I mean, it's just, you know, play 3 battles, see if we win 1.
Semi-finals. No one wants to lose having come this far.
Solid, solid, solid. That's fine. We know that we're gonna use Nidoqueen against it in future.
Ooh, this one looks formidable. The attack wasn't effective. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
I really thought that would do more. I mean, that's a 39 special. Stab Hydro Pump. How in the world did it do that little damage? I can almost guarantee that this Tentacruel, if it were to use Surf on me, Surf 95 power versus 120 power, will do more damage than that Hydro Pump. This is why level 15 to 20 is so massive. Level 15 versus level 20 is... Oh, wait. Well, actually, it's perfect. It's perfect. I have rest. We're good. We're good. Actually, that was a free turn. I'll take it.
Its defense is down. Both Pokemon appear equally fit. They strike fighting poses. What now? A decent hit.
Gotta swap out. Gotta swap out.
Both Pokemon look ready for more. They go into battle poses. Here's a Pokemon change. Oh, it's closer. Will this Pokemon...
The funny thing is, like, normally when people say broken, they're just overreacting. But in this game, it actually is broken. Like it's just like, hey, you know, I understand you have a turn, but no, you don't have a turn. Like, it's actually broken. It's funny.
It didn't do much damage. How will this
What?
affect the outcome?
We were at 44, so that did 17 damage. My Hydro Pump did 10. Hydro Pump. And it did 17 with Surf.
They're staring each other down.
Level 15 to versus level 20 is so not fair. Oh, I have no other choice. I have to use rest.
Hasn't issued an order. What's next?
Don't get a crit.
That was weak. It's taking a quick
Let's see it. 17 damage a turn.
Neither one is conceding
Oh my
an
god,
item.
with 3 turns of sleep, I'm gonna be right back where I left off.
What's this? The attack wasn't effective.
Oh no.
It's fast
At
asleep.
17 damage a turn,
Fireworks are flying in this
it
battle.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Combatants
I-
face each other.
I don't think...
The Pokemon returns to its Pokemon.
Oh, I wonder if they did that because of the defense drop that I put on it to get rid of the defense drop. Hello, Heimdall. Welcome to the stream.
How will the swapped Pokemon fight?
All right, well, the swap doesn't really make much of a difference. We're still in terrible, terrible shape. I'm trying to think. Should I swap for any reason?
They're staring each other down.
No. Don't waste my Hydro Pumps, I guess.
What now? A decent hit.
Oh. I know. It had so much HP.
What'll it do? Good hit.
Yeah.
What a furious battle.
That Pokemon's not even level 20. All right. Well, if it used Ice Beam one time, it's probably gonna use Ice Beam again. Cloister's double resists Ice Beam, so it's basically a free swap out. I think Cloister's faster, so I might be able to clamp lock it, which is the same thing as the wrap lock we were just talking about earlier, but the difference is clamp has got 35 power, whereas wrap has got 15 power. So clamp lock is a lot stronger.
The commands are issued.
No, it goes first. Dugong's faster than Cloister.
There, it's a hit.
I mean, I know Cloister's not that fast, but Cloister is actually like faster than it looks.
Missed the target. The
All right,
heated
well,
battle rages
I
on.
can't be shocked I missed.
Now. Whoa! Horn drill! Oops, that's a miss. The attack wasn't effective. Fireworks are
What was
flying
I
in this
thinking?
battle.
Why would I do that? I knew that would do like no damage. What? Nothing about this battle is going well for me.
Combatants face each other. The attack is still continuing. It's a light hit. Both combatants still have plenty of gas left.
I don't actually know what to do. Hey.
They strike fighting poses. The Pokemon
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I use Supersonic. I can confuse this. Oh, it's the Pokemon I can actually beat.
Will this swap affect the outcome?
Wait. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Where did my Supersonic go? Oh, because it was still in wrap. It was still in wrap. Duh. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah.
They're staring each other down.
Yeah.
What'll it do? Severe hit.
If this kills me.
What's that?
Oh, it's definitely going to kill me. If I didn't get burned there, I would have been perfectly fine. Now, I'm not going to get mad because Burn's got like a 30% chance with Fire Blast, so it's the same as getting a special drop, but like, wow.
They go into battle poses. The attack still going on.
On the bright side, I put it within range where Nidoqueen can knock it out with Surf, but I still have no way of dealing with
What will the next
the last two Pokemon.
be?
Really, the Arcanine is the only free one.
Oh, it's Nidoqueen. It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect that? It's burrowed underground.
Okay. Never seen it use that before, but smart.
Oh, the attack missed. Fireworks are flying in this.
I mean, I'm not changing my attack. If I had known it was going to go underground, I would have used Reflect,
There's the attack. Super effective.
but there's no way I would have known. I've never seen it use Dig before. I've only seen it use Fire Blast.
Wow, that's an effective hit.
I've used Nidoqueen against Arcanine before, so I know that does about a little bit more than half, so I knew that was a one-shot.
One is coming out. Here's a Pokemon fight. We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside. Neither
Well,
Pokemon
I'm not
is
faster, so I
backing
can't
down.
use Fissure. In fact, there's nothing I can do. It's going to use Surf.
How's that?
Tentacruel is so crazy fast
Devastating.
that it just doesn't matter what I do.
Going down.
Do I have at least 17 HP left on Gyarados?
There's only one Pokemon left.
I have 18. Nice. Okay, well, I can use Surf, but it really doesn't matter. Because I'll be asleep 3 turns, and then it's 17, 17, 17.
One Pokemon against 2 now. The tense battle continues. What now?
Oh, okay. Put me out of my misery then. Crit.
Down.
Oh.
And there goes the battle.
I just have nothing. Nothing that can beat the Tentacruel. Yeah, I got quite a few continues. All right. You know, I was definitely right to keep this cup last. We started with 17 resets, and we're currently at 30. The whole entirety of all of the cups, all of them together, 17 losses. Today alone, 13. All of the cups, 17. All of them. All right, well, I don't think the team changes. I mean, I understand what you said about the whole, you know, try Sing with Wigglytuff, but this game Sing is only 1 to 3 turns. So it's just, it doesn't do anything, basically. Like, if Sing were even 4 turns, it would be effectful, but at 3 turns, it's just, it has such a high probability of missing that clinching the whole entire thing on Sing feels really, really bad. Like, I would rather use Supersonic on Cloyster, because at least Cloyster can beat other thing. Well, actually, now that I think about it, Cloyster. Honestly, Cloyster really can't beat that many things on their team, like at all. And it's not like Aurora Beam's got a chance to freeze or anything. So maybe I do go Wigglytuff. I mean, Bulbasaur's useless. Vulpix is useless. I think Cloyster's actually useless. Okay. You know what? I don't need convincing. I talked myself into it. Makes sense. I mean, if I'm going to use one useless Cloyster or one useless Wigglytuff, at least the useless Wigglytuff might buy me 2 turns.
Here's the first move.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. This game cheats so hard. I can't do anything. Like, Gyarados is now dead. There's nothing I can do. I guess Hydro Pump can crit. That's about it. Crit would ignore my special drop.
What will the next Pokemon be? Combatants face each other.
You know what the sad part is? Even if I manage to hit Sing, 2 Thunders is not going to knock it out. Interesting. I have a new strategy. Sing, double team, Sing.
They go into battle poses. What's next? The special bat is down.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. This Mr. Mime is incapable of not getting special drops. Oh, and I miss Sing.
What's this?
It actually did 35 damage. So in theory, if it did 35 damage again, I would have lived.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
No, special drop's 30%. Rasta Black, it's 30% in this game.
Only 1 Pokemon against 3. The battle has become one-sided. There's the attack. Super effective.
So, I mean, I guess. Oh, look, actually, Nidoqueen can survive at 1 HP and 2 HP. So, getting hit by Psychic and living is actually a realistic possibility. Interesting. Good to know for the future.
A psychic blast. That's the weak spot.
Also interesting to note that Surf Crit does exactly half. Half.
And there goes the
Crit.
battle.
My best move. All right, let's add another reset. You know, unfortunately, we're starting to develop a fear of clowns. Unfortunately, there's nothing I could do. My team, Wigglytuff was surprisingly had more expectation. Like it did better than I expected, but still not great. But it did better than Cloyster, that's for sure.
Now, here's the first move.
What in the world is going on here? You cannot be serious right now.
Hydro Pump. Good hit.
Ridiculous. Also, now that we've seen how much damage Hydro Pump does with a special drop, that means without the special drop, it would absolutely do more than half.
What now?
Kurt's dead. I'm fairly confident this is even a hard cup It's just that some of these Pokemon, they just get like 30% chances, like super easy.
Combatants face each other.
I mean, the second round of this cup is really, really hard. The second round of this cup, like, it's got to be one of the hardest things in the entire game. But like the first round of this cup is very manageable. I honestly thought we were gonna finish today.
What's next? Severe hit.
Hey, it did 35 again. That means Wigglytuff might be able to live at 1 HP.
It's singing. The move failed to
Unfortunately, Wigglytuff is incapable of landing a Sing, but you know,
battle.
we at least put the thought out there.
What's this? Harsh blow.
Oh, look, it's actually it did 34 damage and 35 damage. So Wigglytuff has a good chance of surviving 2 attacks.
No, it fell asleep. Falling asleep
At this point, the only way Wigglytuff could win is if every single attack that every single Pokemon were to use at this point were to miss. Every single attack, all of them, it has 2 HP. So we need the full double team setup. The full setup.
A psychic blast. Yeah, it's a hit.
Yes, that is why Neek, that I don't like the Sing strat. Unfortunately, the Sing strat is the only strat, but you know, it is what it is.
Oh, it's Nidoqueen. There's only one Pokemon against 3. The battle has become one-sided. There's the attack. That one hurt.
Oh, had enough power to knock out 1 3/4 Nidoqueens.
And there goes the battle.
Some may even say it might have had enough power to knock out an elephant. Unfortunately, we don't have enough continues left to double our reset count, but after this loss, we'll get up to 33. We started the day with 17. We got through all of the cups in the whole game with 17 losses, and we're gonna have double. Oh.
This is it, the semifinals. No one wants to lose, having come this far.
Oh, look, Mr. Mime is back again. It's almost like they're picking their Pokemon after I pick my Pokemon.
Now, here's the first move.
Oh my god, it didn't get the special drop.
Hydro Pump. Harsh blow.
Hey, look, it did more than half.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Just gotta hit this one, and then whatever the next Pokemon is, I'll use Rest. I think we outspeed everything but Tentacruel.
Strike fighting poses. Here's the
Oh,
punch.
interesting.
Oh, it's Tentacruel. Ooh, this
I'm starting to think that
one
Tentacruel and Mr.
wasn't
Mime are gonna be actually every single time.
a bad
Like, they're gonna bring the Tentacruel and the Mr. Mime every single time. So, like this team just can't win. And we know that the Tentacruel does 17 damage and is faster than me, so I have to use Rest.
Combatants face each other. What now?
That's interesting to know. I don't know if I mentioned this before, Dominic, but I used to be co-owner of one of the very first 3 Pixelmon servers. There used to be 2 more that I don't remember the name of, but I was co-owner of Poke Planet, along with a friend of mine named Nick. I'm actually still friends with him on Steam, but yeah, I was co-owner of Poke Planet,
What's that?
one of the very first 3 Pixelmon servers.
That was weak.
And then Nintendo did a cease and desist, and they then all Pixelmon got taken down.
Building over this hot battle.
You did know that? Ha! I was co-owner. Small world.
The commands are issued. What's this? Nail the weak spot. It woke up. This matchup has become one-sided.
I unfortunately don't remember what the two bigger servers were. You know what I definitely learned about from my time being the co-owner of PokePlanet? The people love loot boxes. People really like loot boxes. So we basically made hardly any money on PokePlanet. We made so little money that we were barely able to even keep the server running. And then we got two donators that were like, they were big donators and they kept the server running for like 6 months at least. But then, like, we had like the ability to buy like a Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno for like $5. But the moment we added get a random Pokemon for $1, we sold so many of those. So many. Like, people could just straight, and the thing is, we never took the Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres off the list. You could always buy them for $5, but people thought that they could get it for $1. There's 147 other Pokemon that you could get. I guess they wanted the Mew and the Mewtwo, but like, because you couldn't get a Mew or Mewtwo any other way. But it's just funny, like, people really like loot boxes. Like, we sold so many of the loot boxes. Yeah, AJ, we just don't have anything that can deal with Tentacruel on this whole team. Like, we thought that Mr. Mime was bad, the Tentacruel is just worse.
There's only one Pokemon against 3. The battle has become one-sided.
Oh, I mean, I don't really play Minecraft really much anymore. If I were to go back to play Minecraft, I'd probably just pick up all of the achievements. I remember I had all of the achievements back around the time when the llamas were kind of new, back on the Xbox One. But I know they've had achievements since then. All right, let me add a reset. But yeah, that's probably the only reason. I like getting all the achievements. I feel like the achievements, it gives you a sense of doing everything the game has to offer. So guys, all of these crowns, 17 resets for all of these crowns. I'm currently at 16 resets for just the Pika Cup. There is a reason why I saved this for last. All right, let's go get that new team. All right. Executor. Okay, but the thing is, oh, actually, Executor is a stone evolution, so I'm pretty sure you can get an Executor. Let me just go double check. I think it's one of the later numbers. It is, in fact, on the list. You guys are not going to like the moveset. Guys. Guys, Executor is going to have a really hard time. It will be capable of beating... I mean, it is certainly capable of beating Tentacruel, but Psywave doesn't have stab. Psywave doesn't have super effectiveness, I don't think. I think Psywave is just straight damage. Like, if you could do 0 to like 30 damage, I don't think it becomes 0 to 60 when you have a super effective move. So like, Psywave is not super effective on Tentacruel, if I recall. Now, I could be wrong, but I think one of those like damage moves that have to deal with numbers are not affected by super effectiveness at all, like Sonic Boom and whatnot. So I think Executor might actually just not be good against Tentacruel. But we'll see. We will certainly see. Unfortunately, can't use Toxic. It has to be Psywave. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Psywave is affected by super effectiveness, but I don't think it is. Or Stab. stab or super effectiveness. Those, yeah. All right. Nidoran male. Well, that's definitely going to be on the list. Nidoran male. Thunderbolt, Blizzard, Body Slam. Low 20s. Low 20s. Worse than Vulpix. Poliwhirl's back. Unfortunately, Poliwhirl completely incapable of even dealing a fraction of damage to that guy's team. All right. Dragonair. I think Dragonair is only capable to be gotten at level 30. Yep, no Dragonair. Flareon, as we already mentioned, all EV evolutions start at level 25, so there are no EV evolutions. Dodrio, I want to say that's level 31, but let me double check. I'm not even seeing Doduo. I know you can get a Doduo at level 16. I'm blind? Does it have a lower number than I expected? I thought it had a high number. I must be blind because I'm not even finding Doduo. I'm going one row at a time now just to be sure. Nope, no Doduo. I guess you must not be able to get a Doduo level under level 20. I could have sworn you could get one at 16 at the right by where you get Fly in the game, but I guess not. Machoke. Well, there's no Machoke. I can tell you that right now. Charmeleon. There should be a Charmeleon, but unfortunately Charmeleon will get absolutely destroyed by any Pokemon with Surf, aka all of them. Oh my god, it has Ember. Ember! Oh. Swords Dance Mega Kick, though. Swords Dance Mega Kick, but Ember. All right. Oh no, Magikarp is back with a vengeance. Oh guys, I don't think this team is gonna make it very far. I'm sorry, Mr. Stark. And Alakazam. Okay, well, I was gonna say this team's not gonna get very far, but now we got. Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys gotta see this. You guys gotta see this. They gave Alakazam Thunder Wave 2. Oh, why would they do this to my boy? My favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Just because of how powerful it is. They massacred him. They gave him Mega Punch. Oh, this team's not making it very far at all. Ugh. All right, I need to update the screen. All right, Executor. I'm actually genuinely curious just how far this team is even capable of making it in general. I don't even know if this team's going to make it past like the 4th trainer. The problem is we actually have to make it to the 4th trainer, which is going to take like 35, 40 minutes. Charmeleon. Magikarp. And Alakazam. All right, team is now set. On paper, this team looks great. On paper. In actuality, this team is horrible. What do I mean by on paper? Well, they could have given Executor, like, they could have given it Rest, Mega Drain, Psychic, all the good stuff. Instead, they gave it like Barrage and Psywave. So, Executor had a lot of potential. Unfortunately, untapped potential. Nidoran is just bad. Poliwhirl, if they gave it Amnesia, it's pretty fast. So, I mean, it would have been pretty okay if it had Amnesia. If they would have given it rest along with Amnesia, would have been great. But unfortunately, the fact that it just has Surf and Earthquake, and it's just not great stat wise, that kind of wrecks it. Charmeleon, they should give it Flamethrower. I mean, like, it gets a low level Flamethrower too. Like, it's like 34 or whatever. Like, it's pretty low. Not 34. It's like 38. Like, it's, I understand that, like, level 15 should not get a level 38 move, but they should give it Fire Blast then. They gave Vulpix Fire Blast. They should have given Charmeleon Fire Blast. Magikarp, obviously garbage. And Alakazam, I mean, everyone knows Alakazam. Like, they could have given it Psychic. They could have given it Psybeam. They could have given it Recover. They could have given it Dig. They could have given it Reflect. They could have given it Thunder Wave. That's 6 moves that would have improved this Alakazam. 6 of them. And I'm not even counting the punches because it can't learn them in this game. So, ouch. But yeah, so they massacred this team. But we'll see how far it gets the next stream. But thank you guys for joining in. Very much, I appreciate it. Once again, there will not be a stream this Saturday because Speed is doing his what's it called? Daily December. And apparently even making the ROM for just me and Ike is too much work, I guess. So I guess I'll just see you guys next week on Thursday. I don't have anything planned. If anybody is wondering why I don't plan on doing more streams, I'm not really sure where I want to go after Pokemon Stadium. I mean, I'm pretty sure I want to do Pokemon Stadium 2, but after Pokemon Stadium 2, I'm not really sure what I want to do at all. I don't particularly want to go back to solo running, just because I feel like the world has passed me by on solo running. They're fun to do, but I'm just not that competitive with everybody else. And I actually kind of want to play non-Pokemon on this channel, which I have never done. Problem is, I'm not sure if anybody will watch it. But the first non-Pokemon game that I want to play, I'll actually show everybody. It's on my wish list. Let me get it up. But I pull up Steam here. All right, so my first non-Pokemon game that I want to play is either Fable, which has not been announced, so quite frankly, it might even go to the end of 2026. I thought it would be at the beginning of 2026, but you know, I guess not. Is going to be Resident Evil Requiem. I don't have high hopes for this game. All of the Resident Evil games without a number on it typically get a bad reputation, and quite frankly, I don't expect any different from this one. But this is the first game that I definitely want to play on the channel. It'll be the first non-Pokemon game I'll be playing on the channel. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, if anybody notices, I don't generally pre-order games just because they don't. Yeah, the fact that games can be pushed back, the pre-order doesn't give you anything other than like skins. It's just not worth it. But yeah, so I don't really know what the future of the channel is going to look like, but we'll see when we get there. But anyways, have a nice night, guys, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.